Yes, 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 yes. Let's make sure everything's working right today. Got that beautiful hip hop, beautiful guest as well, so we need to make sure it sounds shit hot for you tonight. So let me know in the comments if you hear me okay. Gotta get my special guest up here in a wee second. So yep, leave a message on the YouTube stream, on the Facebook stream, let me know if you're hearing this loud and clear.
Cause they make me want it all. It's all for one and one for all, to the ends of the year. So take what you deserve, we make me want yours and all. Cause it's all for one and one for all, to the ends of the year. I stand here in the freezing cold, in the pissing rain, no a penny in my name. Thoughts running through my brain, telling me I need to do something instead of nothing. Cause I can't keep living like the way it's been gone. Sleeping on my pal's couches like an ashtray full of doubts. Try to see past the clouds, just get some cash and we'll be sound. But this is just said and done, when you're just two other cunts getting looked at, told your scum. Boxed in, now there's nowhere to to turn. As I stand here, rotting with a hole in my sannies. For the human race, my soul soaked up all the damage. I want to vanish, I can't manage to help myself be wanted by the things I need. I can't buy the things I need. So passage back to the brew, the only help is up with better essentials. I'm still stuck in debt, cause my credit is universal and my dealer's no sound. I need to square them up, I'll get to fuck, my meter's rigged. Digs are due, it's tough and I've no time for luck. It's life on tech, I'll take what I deserve. I gotta get out here quick, cause they make me wanna all forced to live like that. It's all for one and one, we had to take this risk. To the end of the end, we're living life on, I'll put my life on. I'm sitting in the dark with the lights on. I'm just a life on, living life on tech. It's time to go to the end of the end. So as I stand back here ready to make the decision, heart racing, head is sweating, feel the nerves and the frustration building there. Every second that we're standing here waiting, it's getting worse, anticipating, just running up and taking anything that we need. But this is no about greed, it's the only option that we've got, so it's the way it needs to be, just to get us out the hole we're in. Sick of always being skint, so much stress on my mind, it seems like I just can't hit. As I stand back here, I need to make a decision if this is worth the risk we're taking to be normal and chilling. There's only one way out of the mid, and I know my mucker's willing. We've got it all planned out to turn around unwritten rules. We've been given this time and make a change ourselves. We've got to bally up and tally up the troops that fail, so you can catch us at a hole in the wall. But you best protect yourself, cause we're prepared to take it all. Cause it's life on tech, I'll take what I deserve. I gotta get out here quick, cause they make me wanna all forced to live like that. It's all for one and one, we had to take this risk. To the end of the end, we're living life on, I'll put my life on. I'm sitting in the dark with the lights on. I'm just a life on, living life on tech. It's time to go to the ends of the earth. I knew we're running up quick, it's time to get in about it. There's no turning back, knew he's got his card out to use it. It's our one chance to swipe away our worries, to move it. We try to snatch and run, they tipple to our courageless movement. As he fought back, I got myself caught in the tussle. I tried to drop the blade and run, he got caught in the scuffle. And as we're getting off, the camera caught our face in the lens.
Yeah, I think we're ready to do this.
I guess we'll pay you back in the end, cause it's life on tech. I'll take what I deserve. I gotta get out here quick, cause they make me wanna all forced to live like that. It's all for one and one, we had to take this risk. To the ends of the end, we're living life on, I'll put my life on. I'm sitting in the dark with the lights on. I'm just a life on, living life on tech. It's time to go to the ends of the earth.
Okay, let's test this. So I can see the lovely, beautiful faces of my good friend Spee and my good friend Bigg Taj. Can you hear me okay, Trips?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Great.
Can you guys hear me all right?
Nice to have your company today.
And thanks for having us, man.
Good, the two of these.
Thank you.
Appreciate you coming on board.
I thought I'd dress up today, Steg. I'm wearing my best tuxedo.
The headphones are really good. I want to know, before we really get into the convo tonight, from the listeners, because I had some technical problems last week and it sounded a wee bit echoey. So let us know, folks, how it sounds right now. Spee, you good?
For me, I can hear you, but the music while you're talking is a little bit loud. But
The music's loud. Yeah.
But only while you're talking, yeah. But it's sounding good. It's clean.
And what about yourself, Bigg Taj? How you been?
Yeah, man. I've been great, man. Yourself?
Just switch my headphones.
Just need your vocals turned up. Steg.
What's that?
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I can hear you better.
Okay. So let me just switch a setting here so the people can check it out. Perfect. Okay. So
I've not spoke to you for ages, Taj. Oh,
What's happening?
someone's echoing. Is that me?
Right now, okay. You just have a little.
Yeah. Is that you, Taj, or me? Or Steg?
No. I'm through this.
All right, I'm good now. Yeah, same.
I think we're all good now.
We're good. Lovely.
Yes.
Sounds good.
I think we're all amazing, actually. So a big shout out to the legendary Spee and Taj for coming out. Take some time out of your busy schedules. Let's talk about how's lockdown been for you. I'll start with you, Spee. How's lockdown been for you?
You know what? So not so bad. Better. I stopped working like a normal job a couple of years ago. So I've only been living off what we make from workshops, selling a bit of art, all that kind of stuff. And my partner's she does well in her job, so we're all right. We're not struggling. So I've been used to being on my own, but it's better because they're with me now. My family are with me constantly. I'm not solo. Just So I spend my normal days like just me. Like I'll drop my son at school and then I'm in on my own all day. I'll speak to Tad through the day or one or two people, but I'm on my own. And then when they get home, we do like sort of family stuff, and then they'll go to bed and I stay up, late. Just creative mind. So again, I'm on my own. I'm solo. So yeah, I'm doing all right. It's better for my mental health than the opposite, which is strange.
Okay, cool. What about yourself, Taj? How's lockdown been for you? Adjusting to the mad changes.
Mate, lockdown's been pretty good actually. I have enjoyed myself, and I've got 2 kids, and because I work through the week or whatever, 7 days, I don't always get to see them. So now I've spent we were on lockdown. Well, my place of work shut like a week before lockdown, so I've been off all that time and just chilling with the kids. Honestly, it's just crazy just seeing them grow. I've got 1-year-old and a 4-year-old, so seeing my wee boy take his first steps, which I probably would have missed because I would have been at work. Do you know what I mean? And taking my wee girl out on her bike, she can finally kind of ride it because she's always had some issues with her legs. So it's nice to see them grow, get strong, just be home with the fam, and just catch up with myself. Touching my house walls and things. You know what I mean? And just know that I actually stay here. I'm not always out at work. It's been amazing.
Sure. So maybe that, like you both have said there, you are appreciative of what you have.
Aye.
Yeah,
always man.
The thing with us as well, Steg, is we don't like sort of brag a lot about what we do, but we're always doing stuff. Same as yourself, we're always
use everywhere. I always see you. You know what I mean? Either I'm there, or you bet me to it. So yeah,
and I'll try and ring Taj, and if I know he's not at work, but he's also then doing something else, or I'm traveling through to Glasgow and then back to Fife constantly. So it's just been nice to chill. Not sort of. Down. Yeah, I'm some days through the week I'm leaving on a train at like 5:30. Taj is leaving his house at 6 in the morning in the car, getting home at 10 that night. And this is like a weekly thing for us. So it's been chill. It's been good.
Yeah. Okay, good to hear it. I'm very pleased to hear that. I'm going to talk to you a wee bit more about some of your music tonight. I've got a couple of other good friends coming out to chat a wee bit too. I'm going to try and bring them in right now to see if it's going to work. Okay.
Nice.
Hi.
And I'm hoping tonight when I play some of the tunes, right? I've got some of your tunes here. And obviously, I've got some other tunes that people have gave us to. I think it's important for people to get a bit of feedback on their tunes sometimes.
Yeah, I like that as well. I think it means a lot to people. So
start with feedback. You know what I mean? So we maybe do some of that. We will do some of that. So let me see if I can bring in our next special guest tonight, who is in the building.
Hey.
Hello.
Shelter Mel.
You all right?
Too much testosterone in the kitchen. So I thought that definitely Mel can bring a balance. How you doing, Mel?
All right, but Spee's upside down to me.
Am I really?
Aye,
I'm like I'm like normal on.
He's all good to you.
I'm all yeah.
Yeah.
My phone's maybe up. I can flip it. Give me 2 seconds. It might flip me for crazy, right? But I've got it on a tripod. Right, hang on.
No, you're fine for everybody else, I think.
No, you're all good, bro.
Right, is that better? Can you see me now, right?
He gave me vertigo now.
There we go. Is that better?
How you doing, Mel? You good?
Something's wrong at Spee.
Aye, I'm good.
Great, thanks for joining us tonight as well. How's lockdown been for you?
Incredible. I've never danced so much in my puff. I've been doing like workshops every night. I'm in a course with Mr. Wiggles, which has been amazing. So the knowledge for that for a month. I'm starting that again the new month, and I did the thing with yourself, Steg, which was amazing. Doing songwriting. I fucking don't want to go back to my work.
It's good to hear that people making the best of the situation. You know what I mean, and blossoming.
Yeah.
And
also, don't forget to chill as well.
Of course, I'm enjoying spending time with the family and that as well, obviously. But like getting it one with nature as well. Like I'm starting to turn into Ace Ventura, I think, man. Talking to the birds and stuff like that.
There's a lot of things online about get creative or do this on your time off, learn new skills. But sometimes you just need to chill and do nothing. You know what I mean? And just
I've realised that I like sitting on benches. That's something I've realised recently. Wow. Just like taking my allocated walk, and I find a bench and sit for 5 minutes. I'm like, this is cool. I could do this for a while.
I've spotted when I go for my post-modern government-allowed walk, I go to what I've called a post-modern park, and it's basically an industrial estate because there's nothing there anymore.
Oh man,
there's nothing happening, so it's quiet. And I discovered the wee bench in an industrial estate.
It's the one, Steg, a bench.
Yo, that must be an old man thing.
It's not like a river or a tree or anything. It's like Hillington State, to be honest. So, but it's quiet. It's quiet at the moment. So let me see if I can bring in the next special guest tonight, the legend. You know what I mean? Who is the freestyle master?
Wow! Hello there.
Hey, Davey.
Howdy.
Got team involved in. How you doing, Davey?
Aye, good mate, good.
Your lockdown, how's that been? We're asking everybody.
Aye, grim until the day. Okay. Grim until the day. When my tax rebate came a day, you know what I mean? I've had nothing, no money. Fuck universal credit.
So you got a result today anyway. That's
I got a result today, mate. Aye, tax man bowed down, gave me what he owed me. You know what I mean? But he overcharged me.
I was going to say, when you came on the stream, you looked a bit younger and pure happy, so yeah, I can tell.
Oh, mate, the years have just shed off me today. I've surfing all day, bits of my skin all the house, you know what I mean?
You can see that well, man. So big shout out to you. Well done in getting your stuff sorted. That must be a bit of relief for you.
Aye, mate, totally. It's mental, right? Because there's nothing to spend money on now.
Right, that's got you.
And that's the mental hang about it. I had food and all that, but there's other things that a man needs to survive, and when that starts running out, man starts to get a bit stressed. You know what I mean?
I guess you're talking about your magazine subscriptions and all that.
That's my magazine subscription, mate. I can't read without it. You know what I mean? It helped me.
I'm glad you got it sorted. And I'm testing the laws of physics tonight, and I have another guest as well because I want people to come in and chat and balance out the testosterone.
So
in the building is Donna.
5, 6.
Hello.
That's a joy to hold that 6 hip hop heads in unison. You know what I mean? So tonight, obviously, Freestyle Master joins me a lot. Mel, I've been speaking to her a lot recently, and I wanted to get her on. Donna, she does a lot, and I thought, why not put Donna on the camera and get to see her wee face again?
I tell you what, lads, look. See you, the 4 men that are here. I'm in the best position.
How?
Right between
the sausage fest up there. I'm not trapped in the sausage fest, man. Some part you are having.
It's amazing, bro. Don't be jelly.
I've got some tracks tonight. I'm going to play. I want to talk about the tracks. I want to talk about a little bit of hip hop as well. Get your feedback on it. But let's look at what the people are saying right now and get them a wee shout out. So. You should see at the bottom of your screens as well. Scott said he's got a new tune, which is amazing because he sent me a new tune and I'm going to play it in a wee bit. So he's working hard right now. Lockdown seems to be working for Scott at the moment. Big shout out to the other Scott. He's looking happy in his profile pic there. I like to see that. It's good to see.
I've got like 3 screens. Sorry, that's why I keep looking.
That's okay, man. That's
One's got...
Explain it then.
Well, so I'm using my iPhone, right, for this because the camera was better than my webcam on my PC. But I'm using my PC at the moment because I'm rendering a video. So I've got my laptop as well, which is like, so I can read the comments and see you guys on there. And then I've got another like phone here with everyone on.
You're going to break that on here.
Spee, you need to get out, man.
Yes, it is.
You need to get out of this there, mate. Fuck that.
You can't get out.
Can't get paid for it, Steg.
A lot. It's my man's
paying for the internet. I'm using it.
He's put his suit on to join us in the kitchen, so I respect that. The rest
I want all the toys that are behind them, man. I want you to zoom in and see what they are.
We'll talk about that actually in a bit, Bill.
Oh, the toys, yeah, we can go through. I can give you a tour of my...
Big shout out to Javier, first time listener for Scotland. Big shout out to you. Make sure you check out all these troops' Facebooks and socials for quality hip hop. Big shout out to Jenny. She says, hello, Stegosaurus. Hope everyone's good and staying safe and well.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're all pretty good tonight. We're all behaving ourselves.
They're everywhere, Mel.
Are you behaving yourselves in terms of social distancing?
Oh, aye.
Okay. I get it. Freestyle's freaked out, so he's not going anywhere.
I'm bad anyway. Best of time.
Okay, kill.
I'm thinking of taking a walking stick out and shoving folk with it, like they get in my way, man, because they're irritating me. I'm going out less and less.
I have to say this, by the way. I agree with Steg, totally. See something that people don't realise about lockdown, right? See when you stay in the outskirts of the city, you've got green spaces you can go to. I stay right in the middle of the town. I'm like Steg, I go to Tradeston. That's where I go for a walk because there's nobody there. It's industrial estate and basically it's derelict now, and that's modern. Grim. You know, you're looking at concrete all day, you know what I mean?
That's
man, soul destroying.
When we've in the industry left at all, it's a part of the future. So enjoy them. Get used to it. Big shout out to Scant Squad, he's checked in. Big shout out to Nunny, he's checked in.
Nunny.
Tommy is in the building. Big shout out to Napper Chapper. How's everyone tonight? Yeah, I think we're all pretty good. How's you, Napper Chapper? Let us know, leave us a wee comment. Big shout out to man Verse Man. He said the best be good or be riot tonight. Oh, it's going to be good. Look who's here. Look who's here.
Try make it good.
The riot's only good with 2 metre distancing, man. Doesn't really work.
He's still riot. Scott says, Scan Scott says he's good. We're good. Big shout out to Liz. She's tuned in. I'm never sure what that emoji really means, to be honest. It's because I'm an old person. I don't really know what that means. Explain that to somebody. What's that?
Means clap your hands, man. So it's all good for having a party.
I thought it was like,
is it throw your hands up? I don't know.
It's
clap your hands. Big shout out to Liz. I'm learning emoji language and that's amazing. Walter's in there with my full government name. Cheers for that. Everybody's government names. Too much.
Don't know mine. Nobody knows mine.
Let's change that. That's too much government names there.
Put my government name, yeah.
Jenny and how would you pronounce that? Is that Javier? How would you say that?
Javier.
Javier.
I'm dyslexic, so I can be excused, but I respect Javier for sure. Big shout out to Jade McDowell. She said it sounded good, man. Good to have you tuned in tonight, Jade. Let's see, who else we've got? We've got DJ Saw, who looks like the lockdown affected him. Big shout out to you, DJ Saw. Big shout out to the legends in the building, Jamie and Jay Lee, or new names, whatever they've decided this week. It's a good thing, but see when you're a young hip hop artist, right, and we've all probably been there, you probably have a million rap names to start with, or a million B-boy names, or B-girl names, or whatever. I want to know right now, right? Shell told me, what was your original B-girl name? What was that?
Shell told me. Say that again?
And you're still using it, that's amazing.
Aye, but like there is other things that I would do.
You have like an old tag name that you used to call yourself, I don't know, Freestyle Master. You tell me one of yours. I know
I'll tell you the first one, right? And I actually bought this name off J Large.
You bought it?
How much?
I bought it for £1, right? And this was like when I had to get about 3 days pocket money to get this £1 together back in the days. I bought a ginger, it was like 8 pence. But he done a bit of graffiti, right? And he had it and it all looked cool and all that. And being young, being like 10-year-old, it never really hit me. But it's really hitting me to know just what the name was. And the name was DIX Fresh. Dick's Fresh.
Dick's Fresh.
I paid £1 for my dick to be fresh, you know what I mean? Some men pay more.
It's a Dick's Fresh. A good name. I had a few, but I can't remember what them because I had that many.
There's one on the tip of my tongue for you, by the way, that I can't remember at all. It's something G, you know what I mean? It wasn't Dominator because that was Andy B.
Okay, that was a pro for the game. Called himself Dominator B. That's obviously something you wouldn't do these days, I don't think. What about yourself, B69? Did you have any early aliases in hip hop?
Like random names when I was messing around starting out, but no, I was always like when I rapped, I was always Spee, so that was like my nickname. I used to get called Spig. My older brother's called Spag because he had spaghetti arms. So people used to call it Spig and Spag. So, and someone, after Zig and Zag, and someone just started calling me Spee instead of Spig. And the 6'9" came from, I used to wear, do you remember the clove make Porn Star? It was a skater maker years ago, and they had like a hat with a star and a 69 in it, and I always wore this hat. So that was just, it's quite boring, really. I tell people now it's because I'm almost 6'9".
Yeah, okay, good. What about yourself, Bigg Taj? Did you have any interesting names before Bigg Taj?
Nothing exciting, bro. Nothing exciting. Used to call me Supreme Taj. So I don't know if you listen to some of BA's, some of BA's old stuff has got me down as Supreme Taj, and when I was on that Blade final, I think it says Supreme Taj on that as well.
I remember that. I remember that. I still call you Supreme Taj.
I was young and dumb.
I should be called Taj Supreme. And Donna, I don't know if this applies to you, Donna, being a sort of a hip hop vlogger. What was it? Tell me your old nickname back in the day, though, on the playground.
I never had one.
What?
Never had one.
Somebody needs. I'm not going to say that. I was going to say somebody needs to give Donna a nickname in the comments. No, don't. Big shout to everyone. And leave us a comment. Let us know your original hip hop name.
I've cut out, so sorry I missed that bit.
Let us know your original hip hop name in the comments if you had one. I think Nunny's excited.
Yeah, everyone's gone. Shit.
Yes.
We can still use me.
Spee had a bit of a delay there. He'll come back. There he is. Big shout to my man BJ.
I'm back. It's all choppy when anyone's speaking. It's like choppy at the moment, so I don't know if it's my connection.
Okay,
Spee, I'm on dial-up.
We'll be right.
Seems okay for me at the moment, but we'll keep an eye on you. We hear you okay, and we see you okay. But big shout to BJ. He's fully erect at the moment. It's probably
and what the hell wouldn't it be, man? Of course he is.
You know what I mean? Anyway, like he is. You know
That's no so fresh.
Yeah, big shout to BJ, man. Let's see who else we've got here before we go and play some tunes. We've got Bigg Taj in the comments as well. He's multitasking. That's impressive.
I am on my laptop.
How you can do that there.
Is it me though? Multitasking, brother.
You're freaking me out now, Taj. Big shout to Riddler. The banter. Big shout to him. Hope you're doing well on lockdown. And it's,
I'm a walking and Kev is on as well. We see you there.
Big shout to Gordon Duncan up in Inverness. He says, hope you're all good and pleasure to have your company tonight. And let's get a couple more before we play a wee tune. I'm going to play a song in a minute, and I want to get people's feedback on it, okay? Okay, there you go. The mighty Paul McAlinden is there. He's in the building. Things. I know what an emoji is, but big shout to Paul McAlinden there. Anyway, we need to get him on one night, but let's get him on drunk though.
Aye.
For the people who don't know, Paul was a classical conductor, so he does all that.
Paul's a man.
Yeah, he is the man. He is the man. Shout to Kieran Kev, he's the man too. He says much love to the homie Bigg Taj as well. Fuck the rest of them.
Much love to Kieran Kev.
And Bidler says his first rap name was, I can't even say that, the Reed Peter. That's just bad. That's just bad.
Switching over.
Why?
You Peter, man. Spee's just doing technical things in the background.
I'm just switching over to a separate camera thing. All right, 2 secs.
That's fine. We'll be here for a little while still. So I'm going to play a track right now, and it is by Scott, otherwise known as Word D Jenkins, and I want you all to give us some feedback on the track too. It's important to tune into it and give people a little bit of your opinion as hip hop fans. Never mind that somebody's involved making music or whatever. So we're fans first. So let's look at it from that angle and let me rock the track.
After 30 years of playing your tape recorders, I think I know how to keep heads clean.
Have you left on our own?
I think so.
The coal mine wastelands, wasted life despite my best laid plans. The funk but still mine with the funk. It's alright, the bars that pass time, the bad that cast rhymes, the sprats that draw lines. My flaws define lives, I've aced like fine wine. Drink the glass with a slice of lime. Long as the vibe is right, my work class remains tight. The working poor type that waits to write tight. I keep my sheet minds right, the beats I like sound like I took a sick dive through the quicksands of time. Old is not dead, what's new is not best. I came to chop heads and outlap the rest. It's a matter of fact that passion's what you're lacking. Your vision's broken like drop specs. The vibe is so tense, but I don't stress. I'm happy with the song as long as I'm impressed. Left the vent off my chest, let's get content. My from across the room can't give me no respect. All I've ever wanted was a louder tape deck. Bread, a louder tape deck. Bread, a louder tape deck. All I've ever wanted was a louder tape deck. Well, from across the wheel, but the cans give me no respect. All I've ever wanted was a louder tape deck. Bread, a louder tape deck. Bread, a louder tape deck. Bread, all I've ever wanted was a louder tape deck. All I've ever wanted was a louder tape deck. A louder tape deck. A louder tape deck. But the cans give me no respect. All I've ever wanted was a louder tape deck. A louder tape deck. A louder tape deck. All I've ever wanted was a louder tape deck.
Is slightly controversial. So let's get started.
Up at the path, hand in hand, head cans full of jams. Another 7 arts marching back to feel calm. My roots form a noose that I never tore loose from this neck I used to scroll when they relent. My intent to make tapes that ain't escape my taste. Made waves each step, the ground shakes, they repent. Obsessive tune consumer, peruser on the released rumours. I'm a Walkman abuser, chatty quick pursuer. Dusty film view, awakened to the tunes is what I'm used to. Consume rooms of barbs and booms. I drift off and blasting tunes. I've a voracious listener of all the eras. I live for slight errors. The underpolished raw art scripture. They don't need to talk charts. If it's top class, it hits you. I'm a foot tape in hand, ready to take a stand. I break a man that says that the Scots can't rap. My from across the room cans give me no respect. All I've ever wanted was a louder tape deck. Bread, a louder tape deck. Bread, a louder tape deck. All I've ever wanted was a louder tape deck. We're from across the wheel, but the cans give me no respect. All I've ever wanted was a louder tape deck. Bread, a louder tape deck. Bread, a louder tape deck. Bread, all I've ever wanted was a louder tape.
Hey.
Okay, Trip, so sorry, I'm talking to myself with my mic up. As usual, it's live coming from kitchen. Things are going to go wrong occasionally. We'll work it out. But that was Weld D. Jenkins. Track's called Tape Deck, words from the East Coast of Scotland. Really like that accent coming through, that East Coast accent on that track. Really like the boom back feel of it too. But I want to find out what you guys. I'll start with my man Bigg Taj, since he's right next to me.
Yes, man. The production was nice on that. I don't know if that's his own beat or who's made it. Very, very nice, slow type of thing that I listen to anyways. Like that type of hip hop. So I mean, that boom bap. That's where the heart's at, you know?
Yeah.
Defo, very, very nice track. Real nice. I don't think I've heard him before.
Okay. I think.
I know
he was doing a lot of stuff with the Shadow People, with Nitty. Maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Right.
But now it seems to be back.
Okay, no.
Really hitting it hard.
No, I like this. Yeah. Definitely like it, man. Real nice.
Okay, Shelton Mel, what are you thinking of that track?
I really liked it. I had my head going right away, so you know if I start to move, then it's good. And like that, all I ever wanted was a louder tape deck as well, man. That's all I ever want. And plus that line, what was it? I'm a Walkman abuser. Aye, like it.
Yeah. I like the way he kept saying Brer.
Shit.
Where's he from?
Fife or something like that.
Right.
Let's go USB 69. I don't know if you actually heard the track because I know he was adjusting things.
I was just trying to find my my Walkman. I only caught the end because I was switching over my mic and stuff. This is a lot better. But yeah, it was nice. It was catchy. Who was it? So I can listen again.
D. Jenkins.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I'll check it after the show as well. I only literally heard the chorus at the end, and it was pretty dope sounding. So I'd like to hear more.
Yeah, I think you dropped it today, so it's out there. Go and definitely check that. We'll share it about in a bit. And you, Donna, what do you think of that track?
Yeah, I was enjoying that, Steg. It was nice.
Somebody you've came across from Homegrown is always best before?
No, but I'll have a look. I think you played something the last one, did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, he's been dropping like 3 tracks a week and sending them, and they're all been fire. So yeah. And he said before the show started he's got a new track. So lockdown seems to be working for him for sure. Big shout to Scott for that. Freestyle Master, what did you think of that track?
Dope, mate. Dope. Flow was dope on it. I loved it. Like you said, see the saying Brer. The way that an Edinburgh person or somebody out that way would say it was dope, man. Bassline was killer on it. Bassline had my head moving, man. Dope tune. And like you said, mate, he's been every week since we've been doing this or redoing it. No, I mean he's had cracks in every single time. So big up to him, know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Big shout to him. I'm going to play a few more tracks in a minute, but I really want to get to find out a little bit about my good friends, my good guests tonight, Spee and Bigg Taj. I'm going to start with you, Spee. I know you've not got what I would describe as a traditional Scottish accent. Huh? Would you say that?
So my family is Scottish. I've been here now for 15 years, but I was raised down south, so I've got that, that Yorkshire accent. This is a discussion me and Taj have had a lot about sort of Scottish hip hop, about the acceptance.
That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about how when people talk about Scottish rappers, there's certain people that don't get talked about because maybe their accent's not a traditionally Scottish one.
Yeah. So we spoke last night about this, me and Taj. We were naming people like Prophecy. Prophecy's from Manchester originally. Never gets mentioned in anything. I mean, he does. I'm not saying there's guys like yourself, Davey, BJ. Since day one, 15 years ago, have looked out for me. I've had dinner at your house, recorded in your studio, hung with you guys. And I'm not like there's no hate towards anyone, but people get overlooked for stuff. There's Mega's from Wales, lives in Glasgow. Mega's dope, and he represents Scottish hip hop, every time. Same as myself, me and Taj go down south and do shows, London, Leeds, York, quite frequently, and we always represent Scotland. I also represent Yorkshire as well. That's one side. So it's for me personally, I'm not annoyed. I used to get a little bit sort of irked off that. You kind of get overlooked for stuff for the work you put in, but we just do our thing. We've got like years and years ago, someone told me about horses. It sounds really stupid, but they wear the blinkers when they race. I sort of can't pay attention to anyone else, so we don't. We do our thing. I listen to stuff. I support people, but I'm not bothered if somebody's here and I feel there. I always just feel here with Taj, both of us, and it's irrelevant where anyone else is in what they're doing. So.
It's a good outlook. What I would say, what you have got is all that consistency, and a high quality of what you do, and that's a great thing. And I do see you in your own lane like that. The Spee 6ix9ine and Bigg Taj experience.
That's the thing. We're no better than anybody else. You know what I mean? We work like we both put in. We have like similar mind frames. Taj wants stuff as much as I do. He wants to work as much as me, and that's something we learned a lot over the years. We've been places. We've been, we were in London a couple of years ago doing a show, and we were there for a few times. And it was 3 a.m, and me and Taj were down Brick Lane filming a music video. Everyone else wanted to get drunk, party, go out. We were like, we're here for work, let's work and do our thing. So we both got same sort of mind frame in that. So our thing, and it's weird to explain. You know what I'm saying?
I do, man. I respect it. And what about yourself, Taj, in terms of I've known you for years, right? I've known you for like forever, really. Since
basically when I started,
Yeah. But there must have been a time before you popped up onto my radar. But I want to know what made Taj pop up into the hip hop radar. What was that that gateway drug into the culture?
So basically, right, when I was growing up in secondary school, my friend Dan and Brendan would DJ and Dan would rap. And Dan did kind of come into the scene a wee bit. Toucan Dan, he was with Surface Empire for a wee bit. So I was actually went to school with those guys.
Toucan Dan, yep.
So you know Toucan Dan.
Is that
so
Joe?
Me, Toucan Dan, we used to just... No, it's not Joe, Dan Beck.
No. Right.
No, I don't know. I don't think he'd done any gigs as such. But he rapped with me in school. We'd done a couple of school shows as well. And after that, when I hit the mic night, that's where everything kind of changed for me. I always urge people, I know these days it's different. You can put videos online and get the views and things like that. Do you know what I mean? It's all about going out and doing the gigs. If you're like begging for gigs or you're wondering why you're not getting gigs, go to the open mic nights. You know, that's where it all started off for me. Go to open mic night, do my beatboxing. People enjoyed it. Promote, and slowly started to go up and up from there. And that's when I started doing the beatbox battles as well, the UK Beatbox Championships in 2005. Battled a few times as well just to get my name known. I remember back then there was no YouTube, Facebook, nothing. You know, and you had to go out to other people's city and battle to get your name known. So that's how I slowly built my reputation.
Dope, man. What was your gateway drug for hip hop, Mel?
My great gateway drug for hip hop.
Yeah. Well, what got you into this thing called this hip hop thing?
Oh,
in terms of what was it?
Well, it was. Is there feedback there? Can you hear that all right?
Yeah, it's a little tiny bit, but
no. What it was, well, one of my first memories is 1987. It was like Salt and Pepper on the tube, and I was like, oh, who are they, man? And it was incredible. And then from there, I went to the Def Jam concert. It had been Rakim, LL Cool J, Public Enemy at the Barras, and my mind was blown, man. And that was it for me. I can't remember like before. Like I'm not very good at dates, but I don't know if I had like dance-wise. If I had this magazine, it was like number 7. Was it Smash Hits or number 7 Breakdance Annual, which I've still got, man. And the tracks Rocksteady Crew were out, and again that was the first like breakers I saw, and the female breaker in it, Baby Love. Again, it just blew my mind. And like for UK rap, the first I remember Overlord X, 14 Days in May, and the video to that, I think there was like some females in it, and of course the Cookie Crew. So all that, man. That's how I got into it.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Good times. That was a great gig, Derek being Rakim gig.
It was amazing. Like everybody. Because of the age I was at, everybody had like the energy, like folk, even in the queue outside, you know, like folk had the Volkswagen Beetle sign and were blowing their whistles and everything. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think we ended up fighting at it. David, you want to say anything about that?
No, but I will say this, see that night, Mel. Everybody, Steg and all that, everybody got Public Enemy's autographs after they came off. Public Enemy destroyed that gig that night. It was like mind blown. I never got them, so I remember LL was on, and I'm up the back, and there used to be like a wee stage at the back where the sound man was, and all the VIPs used to sit up there.
But Eric D. Rakim was up there, man. That's where
everybody. That's where everybody was up, and basically Chuck D was sitting behind me, and I turned around with a Volkswagen sign, a Kango, and all that, and done that. Yo, homeboy, that was deaf, and he kind of laughed, right? Well, I went there, and this wee white, what's going on here? But I've done that to him. I'd love to be able to do what you do, and he's done that. Have you ever tried it? I was like, no, I could try it, but I could never date like you, and he's done that. Well, put your mind to it, and you never know what's going to happen. And as you know, that was in the Barrowlands, and since then, I've played the Barrowlands multiple occasions, you know what I mean? I always like to big Chuck D up for that, for giving me a bit of confidence, you know what I mean?
It was a friend of you two's who like made me rap the first ever time. So you know, like, I'm from Yorkshire, and we used to go to these nights, and I was writing lyrics, and New Flesh used to come down a lot, Toasty and stuff.
Well, big shout out to New Flesh.
Oh, man, big up.
And Keith's like, Keith was my neighbour at one point growing up.
He's like, Keith, man, he's a good guy.
Absolute hero, part 2.
Yep.
So yeah, it was Toasty one night. We were sat on some steps, and my friend was like, "Oh, Toasty, this guy raps. Check him out." And he made me rap to him, and I spat some bars, and he was like, "Yo, get inside and get on the mic." And I was like, "I've never, rapped before," and he was like, "Just get in." So I went inside, and he handed me the microphone, just made me go. So I did a few bars, and then I was playing a show like months and months later. Finally, like got on the bill, and Toasty turned up and he gave me advice. He was like, "Don't look at anybody's face. Like if you see an expression, you'll start overthinking. Just look, just kind of above the heads and rap." And yeah, so Toasty was the reason why, not the reason I rapped, but the reason why I started performing live. He gave me that sort of kick up the ass, that final bit. Just
bro, see Toasty in a good way, right? He's more infectious than coronavirus.
Yeah.
Toasty's just got that energy that makes people run about and want to join in and all that. And legend, man.
I'd not seen him for years, and like 2 years or so ago, I went to see Jazzy Jeff down south, and Toasty turned up, and we caught up and stuff. Wow. And I mentioned that I'm up in Scotland now, and he said to say what's up to you guys, and yeah, like.
Nah, big shout to the whole New Flesh for Old crew. If hip hop heads don't even know who that is, just search, man, YouTube, Spotify, that. Pioneers of UK hip hop, futuristic sounds.
Lilo, that is the jam, man. Lilo was like my New Flesh. That's a banger.
They were doing grime before anybody.
Way
if you want to go back and look at it, no, I mean the context of the music the guys were making. Still dope to this day. Just Aline, part 2's a legend in the graffiti world, isn't he?
Yeah.
He came up to Tino, come up with Livingston, and do a piece with. Hang on, did he do it Under Pressure? I think.
Possibly.
Possibly. I might be getting muddled up, but there was a piece where a guy, it was Baby's Heads, but did he also break as well, that guy?
He dabbled in everything. He used to go to, like, he knocked around in Bristol with like Massive Attack and early sort of, Portishead, all these. He was involved in like the hip hop culture massively, so it wouldn't surprise me. There's still pieces in York. If you walk around, the council have banned anybody like taking them down. So there's pieces like 25, 30 plus years old graffiti that's like done in car spray paint, and it's still like stood the test of time. It's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, man, big shout out to New Flesh. I'd like to get them on the podcast one time.
That'd be dope, man.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. Still sort of connect with Juice and Part a little bit.
Yeah, I've got Keith on Facebook and stuff, so
I've been trying to reunite New Flesh for the last few years, so maybe it can still happen.
Aye.
I want to go through a few of these comments at the moment, and also let me know if you're hearing us all okay, because I did switch mics and Spee switched mics, so there may be other things going on. Shout out to everyone watching the stream. We've reached a magic point of over 50, which means the trolls can come in.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I'm hiding my teeth
from mad places in the world, just calling us what they would call you from Middle America in terms of a ball bag. I don't know what that is, but I look forward to it.
Freestyle.
His rap name's still the same. He's got an alter ego called Crazy Hazy. I like that. Yeah, Crazy Hazy's pretty good. Crazy Hazy's pretty good. That was a good head nodder talking about that track. Mon the Walkman, folk need to get back into making tapes. No,
we put one out for nostalgia, didn't we, Taj? We've got a cassette, man. We've got,
get tapes on the go, man.
I thought Mel was going to find ours. Yeah, we put out a versus one.
That's Tesco's High Park.
You got it? Yeah.
Nice. Now, I respect the tapes, but we've done it nothing. So it's like, why don't we go back to the hassle with the expense when we could just put our stuff out and actually, who's got a tape player? I don't.
I've got many up there.
Same.
I've got like 3, but they're all like nostalgic. I've got a boombox, like an old. We used to take it to the basketball court, and a little.
I know you support Scottish rap. Do you any tapes in your collection?
No. Some old videos actually for like Bad Mouth battles like ages ago.
Okay. Cool, man. Cool. Not a lot of tapes but respect to the tapes. It's just no something. I never say never. Never say never. That's my thing. I don't know if I want to pull this next comment up, but I've done it.
Scott's
it may be the trolls coming in.
No, that's not a thing. That's not a troll. That's So Taj knows Scott, man. So Scott's he used to work for me, like a long time ago, and he's a really good lad. I'm in Fife, so I struggle to get to Glasgow a lot. So when Scott's back off the rigs, he'll message me and be like, "Oh, let's go through to watch Children of the Damned or Rhyme Asylum when they were up." And Scott will drive me like 2 hours over. He won't drink and to a show and back. So that was all love. And it's partly true.
You do win women's knickers, though, man.
Yeah,
it's true.
Now and again.
I'm not going to say how I know. I just know.
It's times where we can be more accepting these days. So that's good. So, Taj, did you beatbox in the corridors at school? Kirsty McNichol wants to know.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Absolutely.
Okay, good reverb in the corridors.
Amazing reverb. And that's what me and Dan. We would just beatbox, rap in the corridors, get a wee crowd together. I love it. I miss those days, man.
Did you ever do? You will know, I guess, right? But did you ever do the Buffy beatbox for the Fat Boy?
Of course we did.
Did you ever do the Fat Boys 395 all you can eat for Crush Groove? I'm gonna stuff my face to the funky beat. Give me some. Whatever you do.
Oh no!
You need to do that.
Kind of Razel Killer was the guys I was copying. You need to get Killer on your show, man.
No, big shout out Keller, man. Me and Keller go back back to the days.
Yeah. Back to the days of tapes with mouldy pizza boxes.
Big shout out to Kellogg, man. I always call him Kellogg. He's a good boy, and he's a really creative person. And he used to give me Patsy Kensit. We need to get Kellogg on here for sure, man. Big shout out to Kellogg. And big shout out to Gareth. He says it's a fine lineup tonight. Legends Bloody War.
Absolutely.
That boy's a legend himself, man.
GBH a legend. Absolutely, man.
GBH is on the list to come on and get a chat. Yeah.
Me and Tad always like me and Tad always say like Gareth is one of the people in our top list of like hard workers and always consistent and always shows up. He has never let us down when we're putting him on a lineup. He's give it his all. He turns up on times, professional. Everything about that boy is like I've got nothing but respect for Gareth at all, and he deserves everything he's doing with his band and stuff. So
yeah, man, check out GBH if you're just finding out about Scottish hip hop. He's definitely one of the most consistent and also definitely grown as an artist. It's amazing to see his growth. He sort of came, not from my perspective, from like the battle circuit almost. And now he's more into that song writing craft now, so that's brilliant to see that.
Yeah. That's dope, man. It's dope. His new stuff. It's always good to push the boundaries of everything. You know what I mean? No point in limiting yourself to I only make boom bap or I only do grime or something.
Yeah.
Music's music, man. Do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
Big shout out to the Pet Man. He says big shout out to the Ayrshire posse. Great show. Big shout out to the troops in Ayrshire. Always good to have them tuned in.
Boogie Down Tune.
Boogie Down Tune with an actual hip hop event.
And all them.
We'll talk about that sometime. We're gonna go back and talk about all the mad things one night.
Breakers.
I can't. Boogie Down Tune was a weird one. Big shout out to Becky Starr. She's watching her mobile data to tune in. Becky, as soon as you get your broadband, you need to actually come on and talk to us and do things and chat to us because we need to see your face and hear your voice again. So let's make that a matter of urgency when you get your broadband on for sure. Becky's been putting in the work, man. Big style forever, really. And I think she's on the cusp of a lot of greatness. Well, I'm excited to see.
This is the thing from... Sorry, Steg. Like a couple of weeks ago, you guys were talking about that, about like the levels in... like not just hip hop necessarily, but music in Scotland, and see like now there's so many people who are who are like super professional on the ball, and it's awesome to see, you know, these people just doing brilliant things and pushing boundaries. So it's quite impressive.
Yeah, man. Shout to Graham. He says mixtape is alien skull. What does that mean in emoji language? And I don't know.
Dead.
I think it's dead.
Oh, right, okay, mixtape is dead.
That's my dude, Graham.
Controversial statement there, Graham. Mixtapes are deep.
Controversy in the rap world.
Oh, man. I still like to think that I would enjoy a good mixtape. Yeah, man.
Aye.
A good blend, man, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Some cracking mixtapes I grew up on, like Seven Deadly Venoms and all that stuff. So yeah, man, mixtapes are still alive in my heart for sure, Graham. But maybe he's got a point.
In reality,
because do people make mixtapes in terms of mixtapes?
They
they
should do, because the actual physical act of doing that, the amount of sort of love and care that went into that, if you were making that for someone, that was even the writing on the cover, man, it was all part of it. It's lost.
It was personal.
You could make a mixtape up probably off the internet, fucking 2 minutes, and it doesn't mean shit.
And there was BJ the other day posted up his DJ Disorder UK Hustler mixtape from about 1997.
Yeah, the tape.
And it's a bit of a time capsule to see that.
Aye, man, no half.
See the thing, like in this Wiggles course, like he's now doing the Top Rock dances, and he's doing it with the original tapes, and he's like, they'll like jump, but it's you need that history of when the breaks. They totally were doing it in time, and they had to, if they made a mistake there and then, they had to sort it there and then. Whereas he's still using that to stay with the proper traditions. So
I think it's important as well. Like not necessarily the mass amount of mixtape, but just having like what you would call a mixtape to promote yourself. You know, we did that. You guys did that before us, and we still have kind of like CDs or stuff that we'll just chuck out at shows. We'll travel around, and in a sense, a mixtape of just here's like a mix of our best tracks and give them away for free, or try and make a bit of money. So I think it's still important in a certain term.
Can I just interject? See what Steg's getting at is the mixtapes that we come up on was like the PF cutting ones and all that, and it was all blends of the underground Mob Deep stuff, and then the new single that's coming, and then they were great promotional tools for people. But then 50 Cent come along, started making full mixtape and jacking everybody's shit because they wanted a record deal, and it kind of changed the format.
I was in New York in like 2005, and I went down like Manhattan, and I met Papoose, Lupe Fiasco, loads of guys. Everyone, you know, and I was giving out, I had these little CDs I'd burnt. I was giving out really shit music back then. Well, still maybe now. But I remember it was huge. And I never saw 50 Cent at all, but it was that vibe. I was there. They had them in massive boxes, you know, they all just like rolls of money, and everyone who went by was like, buy a mixtape. It was crazy. Like, so.
Yeah, man. I love mixtapes, and I want to say a shout out to, if anybody even remembers, DJ MK, London Head, used to drop UK mixtape, and his blends and cuts on fire. He had the exclusive track from the hottest artists at the time who were living in his flat, like Brain Tax and Lewis Parker and all them. So his mixtapes were just super hot, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I've got a fond spot for mixtapes for sure. Sideshow Mall was in there with the Fat Boy reference. Oh, you can eat. Oh, you can eat. Yeah, man. Takes his back, man. I was going to pick this is the Fat Boys for one of my favourite albums, not the Skinny Boys album, because I really like that album. But I thought people would just slag me and say it was a fat head or something. I didn't want the body shaming, so I didn't go for it. Shout out to the legend Dusty Murray. So many legends in Scottish hip hop, you've got to love it all. Shout out to Dusty. Dusty's a Scottish hip hop legend and had impact on the scene, and nobody really knows who that is. But yeah, he's done his bit, man. Yeah, we'll talk about that one time for sure. Dusty's done his bit. Davey's nodding his head, he knows, man.
Aye, man.
Shout out to S89. He's got the dope beats if you're needing beats. He says locked in, big up for the entertainment trips, keeps us sane. Well, that's kind of why we're here as well. Send us some of the dopeness over. Get some of the files, man. Trusty missed his mixtapes too, and that's good to hear. It's good to hear, man. I think Trash Lot's working on a mixtape at the moment, so that'd be good to hear. Smizzle committed with from that
what was
dope purist angle, not be heavy dope.
Aye, man, aye.
let's see if we're talking history, man, about tapes. It was Smiz who sent me tapes of hip hop for Dilrai all the way out of my wee place where I stayed, and I used to practice in my bedroom. So I've still got them somewhere, like with Tough Crew, stuff like that, man. Quality stuff. But
See,
that's
about
how I'd get my music.
Do you know who might have done the last Scottish one? Wee Walter, Despicable. He done that 8-ball
mixtape too.
Aye, that might have been the last time that it was all like Scottish artists all gone back to back with each other on a kind of release. Good to hear that again, man.
I think so.
I'm just digging.
Yeah, I've got that on CD. I've got it.
Aye, man, aye.
He's on the same vibe as Big Div last week. Just got pulled.
If you saw the shit in this room, Steg, I've got maybe about 7,000 toys.
Don't have an Ewok in there, Spee.
I've got Ewoks. I've got
so we get Chief Chopper.
Let's solo Spee on
I've
stream.
got mad stuff. So my camera's really bad. This is do you remember him from Masters Universe? It's called like Griswold or something. My camera's really bad, but what I can do is I'll flip, right? So we've got.
I can see Lionel. Whatever his name was.
Up here, up on the wall, is like Biggie's up there, Chuck D, the dude from Big. It just gets crazy. And
wow, mate.
This I've got like comics, toys. There's this site's really shit.
Slow down a little bit. Too fast. There we go. There we go.
Remember the wrestling figures from the?
I see Hulk Hogan bumming the lot of them at the back.
Yeah, I've got like there's toys.
Mutant Turtle.
Shit. Yeah, there's pretty much toys on. There's toys on every shelf, man. Lino was there with his. I've still got his glove, which is the expensive part of that toy. So yeah.
Fire. Yeah, it's good to see that space. I like this about the tech. We're getting a wee insight into everybody's wee bedrooms, don't it?
Shell told Mel's get wee Jamie in the house.
I've got this guy. Wait, Mel.
So that's ET in the building.
Here we are, Mel.
Wait a minute.
Are you two together?
There's not.
I think they're in the same room.
See the two ETs at the same time. We need to see the two ETs at the same time, and I'm convinced we're sharing the house.
There you go.
That reminded me.
Oh, you've got Mr. T. I've got Hannibal.
Earlier on, when Spee and Bigg Taj's cameras were together, someone commented and says they should both put the side of their faces to the side and make the logo.
Ah, nice.
Oh, damn,
you know what I'm talking about? Because
off
your faces. He's almost done it automatically.
Yes, he's got that tattooed on him. Do you know what I mean?
I do have that tattooed on me. Yeah,
let's see that tattoo, Spee.
Oh,
he's got. There it is.
Hold on. Let me put Spee on the stream.
Spee's gone.
I can't get it. I just gone back to my face right on it, but I seen him there.
I'm back. Right, hang on.
I try to make him big and I confused myself.
Yeah,
man.
Love it, man.
There we go.
I was trying to look for Hannibal, but I can't find him. So
that's commitment, no, to the cause and to the vibe, and
it's
when you're getting that tattoo. So big shout out to you, Spee, for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't have a tattoo either.
Prodigy's autobiography book, he talks about G Unit and how G Unit had the G Unit tattoos and all that, right?
Aye.
And then when Mobb Deep joined them, they didn't have it. And then one day, 50 Cent just really done something to heavy support him, pretty much saved his life in an incident. And 50 had a tattoo artist all the time on tour. So Prodigy got the G Unit logo. And the next day, did he tell 50? The next day he's on stage, 50 clocks, G Unit logo on Prodigy. What does 50 Cent do? He goes to his tattoo guys and gets a Mobb Deep logo on him. So I've got to respect that, you know what I mean?
Man's for like everything on me. I've got like tattoos everywhere and everything's something to do. And I've spent like, I can't remember the exact amount of time, 15 years maybe with tats, you know, like hotel rooms, traveling everywhere. So this is like, even if we stop kind of stuff, which I've got like a tape on the back of my arm that says Verses. Like everything we do, that's me. And you know, that's like my family. So Taj is on there as that to Represent.
Dope, man. Let me play a song, and I want to get some feedback on it. This one is from Asthmatic Astronaut featuring Jackal Trades, and it's called The Wrath.
Stare in the abyss, hit the abyss, break the abyss. It's taking the piss, it's taking our best. All our mythical odd shapes that don't fit into this discombobulated state. General woes don't go down well in mechanical meltdown. I see the spellbound kept down by a primo step down. I saw so many lost souls lose their struggles, bomb with systematic flaws. Can't choose the battles, lose their nerve, lose the bottle. Choose bottles, confused, lose thoughts with falsified purpose. How do you keep your mate to win? The truth is awful, modern life is rubbish. Still ran by force, so we run from missiles that kept us docile. For sale signs on every forehead, forage and cheap bills, cost cutting everything where profit is king. How do you earn a living in a land of sin? Adapt to survive, malnourish, malfunctioning, digging around for anecdotes to uncover for something comforting. Dimension is depressing, digital tension, living a transmission where death seen as progression. Something tragedy has been an ever-present part of me. You would think I would actually scrap what's bad for me, but it's still fast food, phone call, day-to-day drop-offs as I rake my vocal cords with a carcinogenic long blast calming my nerves with an assortment of herbs. One can to relax, 10 minutes if it helps, and then I write right after mad party bastard, and all your accolades and praise merely glamorize a murder. I wonder what the hell I was thinking. I kept forgetting that hope was a thing. Wonder what the hell I was thinking. I kept forgetting that hope is a real thing.
From the brand new album, I think it came out actually today or maybe last week. It's Asthmatic Astronaut. Album's called Spirit World. The song's called The Wrath or The Wraith, featuring Jackal Trades. Let me speak to my people and see what they're saying to that. Big shout out to Gareth. He says, big shout out to Spee's Ink is Life. Spee, are you muted at the moment?
Am I muted?
No, you're good. You're good.
I think I muted myself by accident, but I've sussed it out. I'm quite tech savvy these days.
Great. So, what do you think of that track? Jackal Trades on rhyming duties on that.
Like deep. I've got a lot of kind of personal. I was going to say love, but I have for Mark. You know, for what he does, and he consistently puts out good work. I can't remember the album. But I did a little bit of, I helped, he did the artwork and then I sort of sized it all up and added some text for the back cover and stuff for the CDs. So I've listened to quite a lot of his stuff while I was doing that work, had it on repeat, and yeah, really good. Mark's just consistent all the time, and a champion for music, not just, again, hip-hop, but music in Scotland. He's always supporting, always pushing everyone, and yeah, I've got a lot of time for him. Is it Asthmatic Astronaut? I've only heard like bits. I think he did tracks for Word and a few other people. So I've only heard like kind of. I'm assuming he's a producer, but yeah, dope, nice.
Yeah, man, super dope. Donna, I'm going to come to you next.
Aye, she's muted.
Are you muted as well, Donna?
Let me figure it out. Donna, there you go, Donna. You are now unmuted.
I've got to respect what Mark does, man. He's been doing a podcast every night and stuff, and it was all right.
Okay, cool, man, cool. Big shout out to you, Donna, for that. Freestyle Master. What are you thinking of that track?
Dope. I'll echo what Spee said. It was moody and all that. It suits Mark's style. The music, do you know what I mean? And I like the music. The music was current. I like that sound. Do you know what I mean? And Mark carried it off, man. Some dope lyrics and that in there as well. Big ups, hard working dude, man.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Shell toe, Mel.
I like it. It made me. I could pop it. It's kind of like darker, so I could kind of like see something like that in the theatre being used.
Dope.
And I like how Mark's his own kind of style, and he sticks with what he does, and I like it. So, and he's like what he's doing with. He helps out loads of folks, so big up with him.
Yeah, and I like your perspective from a dancer's view as well on the music, Mel, and that's what I was hoping to get some of that tonight too. So
a lot of them, like well, so far, you know, like the first one had my head nodding, and like that one is more like I can see it more, like as I say, in a theatre. I could see Mark in the theatre anyway, man, performing that because he is he's a amazing kind of like performer, like front man, you know. So like that way,
yeah, man.
That way, but
what
yeah, it was nice. Had a nice chill, kind of dark sound to it. I liked it. It was nice.
Yeah, man. Bigg Taj, you've been recently doing a lo-fi project. Tell us a wee bit about that.
Yes. So these are just some beats that I gave to Spee and beats he didn't use, right?
Do you know what? I'll let you speak, but he literally for years and years sends me like Taj works hard and he sends me like 50 or 100 beats and I'll pick like one or two and be like I'm using them and I still don't use those ones. So anyway, that's what I was laughing at.
I gave up on Spee. I was like, right, I'm just gonna start putting my own shit out. You know, me and Spee have disbanded. That is it. So it's just, you know, there's some new beats I worked on, some beats I had sent Spee. I've got volume 2 coming out soon, hopefully. I'm just going to put the finishing touches on that. I just enjoy this kind of.
I still need to do the artwork.
I know they call it lo-fi. Yeah, Spee still needs to do the artwork for it. I like that kind of. Everyone likes that kind of background music. You know what I mean? And I quite enjoy it. I've got some beats that I've got that even when I listen to it, I think I can't hear anybody rapping on it. You know, so I'm just going to put out some instrumentals. If anybody wants anything off the mix, just give me a shout. I'm happy to send it through.
So I said last week,
I'll be putting out.
I spoke last week on the show and I said that I thought basically lo-fi was just boom bap hip hop. What would you say to that?
It is boom bap. I 100% agree. But when you call it boom bap, people are like, "Oh, I don't listen to hip hop." But as soon as you call it lo-fi, everybody wants to listen to it. If I put Spee on those beats, people would think, "Oh, it's too hip hop for us." I don't listen to that kind of thing. But now I've called it lo-fi. People enjoy it and they want to listen to it. It's strange, but to me it's boom bap. But I think people have rephrased it to lo-fi. That's just my opinion as well.
I'm going to put a little bit of it at the moment, Taj. It's on Spotify on YouTube, so I'm basically streaming it from YouTube. So let me
give me those views.
Get them numbers up.
Get the numbers up.
Give me them views.
So I like this one. I like a lot of them, but this one I don't know what it's called. You hear it?
I don't even know what the tracks are called. Just yeah. Just chill. Glad you like that one.
It's chill, man.
Yeah, that's it. I just want to make some chill music.
And I love the artwork as well.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks to Spee.
There's little Easter eggs in there, a couple of tab logos around.
Yeah, man. See some of the logos about.
Just let this run in the background when we're chatting, just know if that's okay.
Yeah, man. I've got an off-key piano in the garage, so the very first track is actually me playing the piano and just coming up with melodies.
Okay, let me flip it back. I need to hear that now.
First one is all me. Right, it's just me mucking about in the garage.
There's a reason we like. I never used any as well, though, Steg.
Yeah, speak about it. Speak on it. Explain yourself, young man.
So like, it's amazingly dope, you know. Pretty much anything Taj sends me is like fire. But we like kind of work now on like, if I did a show live and I put that on, would you be interested? And that's no disrespect to the music, but when you're chilling at home, you want to listen to stuff, you know, you're working out, there's all these different sort of sounds. So at a live gig, I want to be sort of a bit more hyped and a bit sort of get people moving.
Yeah.
So that's all.
It's too chill.
Yeah, I get you on that. I get you on that. These are beats to chill to.
I was saying, like, you know,
that's it, man. I can't even picture anyone rapping on it either.
Nah,
you know,
you put on Schemes by you and Davey, at a show, it pops off. Yeah, it's, you know, that's that kind of beat, that dum, you know, like that's what I want to be at. So
yeah.
So when I'm writing,
and shouty Schemes.
Exactly. You know what I mean? it'd be an interesting remix.
Yeah, man. So I respect that about Bigg Taj and yourself, that you're very creative and exploring different avenues of your creativity. Yourself, Spee, recently, in the last couple of years, maybe you're really being public with your artwork.
It's really weird. So it's something I did at school. I used to draw like little comics for the school magazine, kind of boring, nerdy stuff. And I got into graffiti a little bit, but I was never good at it. And I remember watching a documentary on somebody saying it was basically any skills in life, but the guy was saying people always tell you, I wish I could do that. You know, I wish I could dance. I wish I could cook. I wish I could, you know, and the guy's like, you can. And he's like, I put in, 5 hours work a day. That's why I'm this good. So it got me thinking about the artwork again, and like I want to do, yesterday I drew, I'll just show you, it's pretty shit, but yesterday I drew 4 different pictures. I did a Danny DeVito portrait. I did at the moment I'm working on a full comic called The Superstar Sadar. It's Bigg Taj.
Crazy.
We got this is all I'm in it. So like it's that kind of thing of like a practice. It's not just like I don't think anymore, I wish I could do that. I'm like, I want to do it, so just do it. If I said to Mel, right, I'm 6'9", right, I'm hideous on the dance floor. Imagine me saying like, oh, I wish I could dance like you, Mel. She'll probably say, you can if you come to like my lessons every week and watch these videos and spend, I'm going to say 15, 20 years, but maybe more than that Mel's been dancing for. So, to get to that level, just put that work in, and that was it, really. With anything.
Everybody dance, Mel.
No.
I would, well... I would say no, but folk will probably hate me for that. But like, they can... basically, if you can move your body...
To a level, yeah.
Mind whether you're good at it, but like, if you're moving, then you're dancing. Oh,
okay, yeah, okay, true.
But
dance like nobody's watching, innit? That's the old saying. Just to go for it. And I would never do that, but I respect people who would just go for it. I'm too self-conscious, even though I used to just dance every day.
But I think a lot of Scottish MCs don't have the funk, man. I would
Speak
love
on
to
it, Mel.
dancing.
Speak on it, Mel. Speak on it. What did I lack? Scottish
funk,
MCs.
man. Funk. I'm trying to think who I've actually seen Scottish who like moves.
Myself and Davey.
I know Davey does, but like I don't know, like totally feeling the music, whatever if you're DJing as well.
Bigg Taj, they've got the funk. Come on.
But like
I can't dance for shit.
I used to DJ for a breakdance crew in Yorkshire years ago because I felt I couldn't dance. And
what's the name of them?
They were called Gravity Control. This is like 20 years ago. They were just sort of like a local young lads, but we used to go out to clubs, and if me and my friends were DJing, that's kind of how I started before rap. So we'd drop like records, they'd turn up on a Friday night, everyone's drinking, and then they just move everyone and sort of start dancing. I've got I might send Steg it, but it's not public. I've got like a 15-minute documentary from like 2001, private on YouTube, that was filmed in the kind of Yorkshire scene. Part 2's in it, and it's all like rappers, breakdancers, DJs.
Do you know Regina?
No.
B girl, incredible. She won a Red Bull UK edition this year.
Cool.
She's part of Heavy Smokers crew, which is a mixture of the guys Eggy
I
and
know Heavy
Nancy
Smokers.
Levy, and she's an amazing man. Aye, she's for I don't know if it's Leeds.
Maybe there's quite a lot of good breakers from Leeds. Like they used to come over, and Manchester as well, to York, to our like small nights that were getting put on, just and blow everyone out the water, just crazy stuff.
And please send me that link, Spee. I'd love to see that.
I'll send you a private.
I'm also pretty, thinking about the moment about some of the great links that are actually between Scotland and Leeds at the moment. Been likes of me and Freestyle reconnected with Brain Tax. No, he's a bad name.
Yeah. But you, me and Tad
spoke. The legend still with quality of music that he put out. You can't take that away from him, no matter if he bumped everybody.
Me and Tad spoke last night about this, and I'm taking over a lot. Sorry, but is this connection? You know, we kind of spoke a little bit about people saying, "Oh, nobody accepts Scottish hip hop," you know, or they're not taking us on, and it's a shit excuse. I've been, and I'm not saying this just 'cause I'm speaking to you. You guys, I knew about you before I moved to Scotland. You know, I knew a Steg G and the Freestyle Master before. I've spoke to you about this. You know, you were in Hip Hop Connection. You know, people down there had worked with, like you say, you'd hooked up with Disorder. BJ had tapes in London. Massive connections, and even I've got like friends and family in Leeds. After Dope Flop events, I put like Soul, the battle rapper. I gave him some to stay at friends. You know, I met Respect BA. The reason I know Taj, I met Respect BA on tour with Blade, like down south. Like Scottish hip hop is. I've taken Mad Hat Magor to York to play shows. I've taken Wardy Burns came with him. Jay, Conscious and Physics. You know, they linked up with Defenders of Style, who's like they're my dudes. You know, so there is these connections. It's just some people, and I'm not naming any names, but some people use this lazy excuse of like, oh, they're just not willing to listen to. Maybe you're not putting in enough work, or maybe you're not. You know, you guys, Boz used to do it. Boz, sorry, I pronounced it wrong. You know, go down to London, hanging with like Rodney P, skits. You know, doing shows. That's how you make these connections. You guys go.
But the thing is, like you everybody went right. I'm going to bring this up the same as I do all the time. But everybody is talking about hip hop and it's rap. Like you've got hip hop as the four elements, right? Yeah. And you've got like in the dance that there's connections all over. Like there's people like up here. We go down to things like Breaking Convention, like Break Mission. There's b-boys up here that have got connections way down that are respected down there, you know. But like it's never like it's never mentioned. It's always Scottish hip hop, which means Scottish rap.
Yeah, of course, yeah. No, I'm with you on that, and there is people who they make these connections without, you know, like say Conscious and Physics worked with Defenders of Style without mentioning it. This track just came out and it was amazing, you know. And anytime I'm with Defenders of Style, like Jack Dans, these guys, they mention him, you know. Oh, do you see Conscious? He's, you know, what about Physics? Say what's up. They're amazing, and you know, Respect Me is someone who. I was down south with Archaic and Skirmish from Rhyme Asylum, and that's the first thing they're like, B is my dude, B is my dude. You know, I've got his back, B is my boy. And because he was out there doing that, so I do get what Mel's saying as well, though. It's like that rap section separate to the hip hop as a whole, and maybe they need to start trying to make these connections as well.
But see for a rap standpoint, see back in the day, it wasn't Scottish hip hop and English hip hop, and it was UK hip hop.
It was hip hop.
We were on the one boat because of things like Hip Hop Connection and all that. That kind of unified the whole country, and the whole country. Nobody in the country was making money off rapping at the time. But then the London people started to make money. So maybe the younger ones up here, they look at the London ones the way we maybe looked at guys from New York. It's like they're out of reach. You can't reach them. Do you know what I mean? They're beyond your level. Whereas back in the day, Steg used to be on the phone with Roots Manoeuvres more.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Phoning up his yard in London to get a hold of Rodney, you know what I mean? And
that was the thing.
It's people's perceptions have changed.
It was reaching out as well. We did a birthday for part 2 in York, and Roots Maneuver re-recorded Witness to Fitness to part 2's The Business and sent it up for his birthday. You know, like these connections were, like you say, it was people phoning up people, and and making friendships as opposed to just, oh, do you want to
Totally,
collab
mate.
on a track? No, okay, fuck
That's
these
it.
guys. It's
But
Yeah,
see, another thing, I might be going off on another wee tangent. Like, I think that the amount of talent that's up here in Scotland within hip hop, be it rap, dance, whatever, man, it's incredible, and that's how I like to support Scotland. So, like, when I'm talking about like breaking battles, right? They'll say they'll put it's always like London, pretty much dancers, but they're classing it as UK. But like, I'll put down and I'm like, no, England, because you don't get these very few people are coming up here. A lot of Scottish heads go down to these events in Birmingham, breaking convention, whatever, but very rarely do any of them come up here. And I think that should change, because you've got such amazing events. You've got like things like Yardworks. You've got well, I talked to Steg about something needs to be done up here, because the talent up here is incredible, man. All over, graph artists, everything. So we need to. I'm proud to be Scottish, you know. So.
I want to bring Donna in at the moment. I'm conscious she's not said that much, but I want to get her perspective from the perspective of someone who supports hip hop culture. Are you conscious, Donna, that people think it is rap first, and are you active in trying to address that with the vlogs and your content?
I mean, I've been out at, like, I went to Niall's thing, Mel, where you were DJing the breakdancing, and I've been to Liam's beatbox nights, and the crowds are very different. There isn't the same people that kind of support. There isn't as much unity as what you'd like to see it, but what I'd like to see.
Yeah, definitely be good to join the elements together a lot more. And also, it's a good point what Mel said. When you hear a UK rap, it's like London, maybe Birmingham, goes maybe that far north. And the Welsh are out of the question. A lot of dope Welsh hip hop for sure, Irish hip hop, Scottish hip hop. And that's why I stick to the term Scottish hip hop, because I know when they say UK hip hop, they don't think of Scotland.
No, but the thing is, Steg, as well, it's like we fought down in Yorkshire, we fought and still do now for for that acceptance of we're not considered like in that UK thing. I watched something on One Extra a while back, and they were traveling across the UK to meet rappers, and the furthest they went was Birmingham, you know. And there's guys in Leeds, you know, in the grime world, like my friend Dialect, P Soldier, like guys who are like just
Ken
as good
Masters, Seek the Northerner, man.
Seek the Northerner, Leddy from Middlesbrough. Amazing artist, you know. Stig was from Newcastle, and you know, Stig of the Dump, you know. So yeah, we've had not as a bad a time as sort of Scottish people, but we've had this similar thing of fighting to be accepted in that. And you know, anyone from London, even now, still assume you're a farmer if you rap from Yorkshire. You know, you must live on a farm and rap about sheep and stuff. So it's kind of like it's difficult, but it's that thing of moving around. And you know, I was accepted up here by going to shows, turning up, meeting guys like yourself, networking. So I think
it's the same with me as well. Like with the beatbox, went and battled like down south, and no other Scottish person was going. You know, and I made some good connections. You know, I made friends out there as well, and people I still chat now and again. And it is all about I know they don't always come up here. You know, we did the Spee did the first Scottish beatbox battles, and we had ABH. ABH, was that the first Scottish beatbox battle, wasn't it? ABH came up.
But we brought up,
you know, and
sorry, you're cutting out, Taj.
What we say? Yeah, no, I was just saying that ABH 40 hosted it as well. He was like number 2 in the country at the time as well. So I think with the beatbox side of things, it does feel like there's a wee bit more unity at the moment. It's not there's no Scottish beatbox. You know what I mean? As such, they see it as kind of one big thing. I'm always welcomed whenever I go down to London, if I go to any beatbox events and things. So I think it's different on that kind of level where I think Scottish rappers feel like they're a wee bit left out.
Do you feel, Taj, that Scottish, beatbox in general is sort of left out the conversation when people talk about hip hop?
Yeah, beatbox is always left out. You know, because as far as I know, And what I've always listened with, especially with Razel, he's going, will be the fifth element of hip hop is the beatboxing. You know, but most of the time people go, oh, there's 4 elements, or they forget about beatboxing. You know, the fifth element. You know, but from listening to Razel, beatboxing does get left out. You know, but it's usually the wow factor at most gigs.
Yeah. I think beatboxing is a fundamental skill for any hip hop artist, whether you're a producer, a rapper, a graffiti, or anything, because you just want to sometimes make a beat. You know what I mean? And have rapping or doing something.
It's like what Mel was saying earlier about you know, the elements. So like pretty much all of us here, Donna may have even attempted at some point as well, some of it, but you know, I can you all probably
challenge
did.
that.
I learned to beatbox at a mediocre level. I DJ'd, I tried a bit of graffiti, you know, I DJ'd for break dancers, but we were involved with all of the elements. And nowadays
I started off with I started off rapping and beatboxing. And those were the 2 things I was doing first. And then I left the rapping and I just stuck to the beatboxing because that was kind of my stronger point. And then there was more of a wow factor then, because I wasn't like a popular person in school or nothing. But as soon as I started beatboxing, people were like, oh my God, there's that beatbox guy. I was like, I want to be that guy, you know? And it was, I like the attention. After having no attention, I love the attention now.
Yeah, man.
I can't go to gigs anymore because I need to be on stage. I look at people on stage like, I can't do this. I get eager, man. I need to go on. I just stay home now. I'm staying home. That's my audience.
Speaking of Taj's stage show, Taj is a man who always brings his own mic pre-corona, and I think post-corona will always bring their own mic.
Always bring your own mic. Honestly, man, see when some dude has got his space and he's rapping in my pass it to you. Don't touch that shit. Don't. I mean, back in the days when I first started, I didn't have a mic. And when I used other people's mic, obviously I'm in close proximity. Do you know what I mean? So every time I took a breath in, everything that was in that mic was going in my mouth. And the next day I'd have like these sores on my lips and my tongue. I'm getting my own mic. It's fucking mank. Get your own mic, don't.
The thing with the mic,
I don't know if you're an artist. I don't know why you don't have a mic.
The thing with the mic, Steg, is like Taj taught me this, like, and I'm not, no disrespect to anyone who doesn't, but if you're putting a level of professionalism in something, if you turned up to do a DJ set with no records and no needles, you know, that's your job. So I'm an MC, right? So my instrument is my microphone. So you know, it's not disrespect. It was Taj who told me that. I take a mic every time now, and it's more professional. You turn up, the sound guys, oh, you've got your own mics, or you know, it's just
it's more professional. But from my experience, I think 100 MCs that have maybe been in front of me, only 5 maybe brought their own mic.
Yeah.
And my experiences. Big shout to Becca Star. She always brings their own mic as well. Big shout to Becca Star.
One of the Hessian Renegade, Becca's the ones I've seen.
Yeah.
Big shout to the mics. Freestyle's being pure quiet.
I'm a whore. I just like other men spitting my mouth. You know what I mean? Lockdown's doing strange things to me. I'm longing to taste a man spit out the mic.
We should all chip in. Let's chip in and buy Davey a mic, man. Let's chip in.
Just spit in a bottle and send, mate. Just spit in a bottle. Everybody, send it. Sorry, I'll sniff it.
That's the corona. That's the cure for corona coming up there. Every MC spitting a bottle. what a conversation. Let me check out some of the comments at the moment. Let's see what's happening with the people. GB8 says beats tasty, man. Heard that a while back. He's talking about Taj's new lo-fi project. What's that called, Taj? Your lo-fi project?
Music to chill to. It's on Spotify. It's on YouTube. It's on all the streaming services now, I believe. And part 2 is coming out soon, so keep your eyes peeled. Ears peeled.
Definitely keep your eyes and ears out for that. S89 says it's so hip hop, the subgenre just gets in the way and causes divides. That's true. I definitely get that. I see that with trap, drill, grime. I know a lot of genres disagree, but it's all hip hop. Yeah. Okay, and nobody says anything, but that's fine. Good. You all agree, good.
Oh, yeah.
Aye, man.
Paul.
Everybody's welcome.
Pew Lin Shet. I'm not sure how to pronounce that with my broad Glaswegian. Somebody say her name, please.
I'm not attempting it.
Poi Lung Chen.
Said it sounds great. Just like your name when Freestyle Master says it, sounded great. Thank you very much for that. Talking about Taj's tune, by the way, so thank you.
Thank you.
Playing this kind of music, Taj.
What's that?
Kevin says your lo-fi music's like cleaning the house kind of music, banging. I get that.
Nice.
The kind of thing you put on, you get the Hoover out. I get that. And there's need for that music. You don't want something that's too in your face, because then you'll be distracted and took away from your task, whether it's studying or cleaning or getting your Netflix and chill on or whatever you do. Can you do that one?
Music to have sex to.
I like to think it's up the wall music, Tad. You know, in the 80s, everyone used to have sex up the wall. That's the music that should be playing. They don't do it anymore in the films, do they? It's all like,
I'm going to change it, mate. It should be music to have sex to. That's what we change it to.
Up the wall
That's
music,
right?
He's like the lo-fi prince now, like Dodge.
Lo-fi Lothario.
Big shout out to Revo. He's a man of few words, but shout to him. Shout to Emma.
Yo.
This is so interesting. Great lineup, Steg. All the very best to you, Emma. Yeah, thanks for joining us. It's an interesting lineup. We've got a few elements of hip hop in the building, and we've got experts of the craft. And a positive bunch too.
Yeah.
We don't really played much tunes, but that's fine as well. Let's get into some of these shout outs. Revo said Mad Legends. And Dusty, he says, love the artwork, Spee. I do some artwork myself. I didn't know that, Dusty. Would be good to see that. Let me go to another comment. And this one here. He wants to do a unified 4 elements event. There's talk about that behind the scenes right now, Gareth. If you want to join that conversation, give us a shout, because I think that's something that not one of us can be responsible for. It has to be something that's done as like a collective, to be honest. For
5 elements. 5 elements, bro.
5 elements.
5.
We're going to sack Gareth if he's forgotten the element there. What element do you think Gareth forgot?
Beatbox.
Knowledge.
I don't think you'd have forgotten the beatboxing. There's something he's forgotten.
Knowledge.
Big shout out to Kirsty.
Knowledge, power.
She never forgot. There's a 5th element, and I'm sure that's the name of a Scottish rap band.
Yes, big ups to 5th.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 5th element. Yeah. Shit, I just got
Big
that.
shout.
What
She
sound,
says just
what sound geezer, man.
Freestyle Master's correct. I guess that's for the pronunciation.
No, I think you were talking about the spit.
That's what I was thinking.
Yes, BJ knows about that.
Daisho Mall says, yes, Mel. Regina is from Leeds.
Regina.
Regina is from Leeds. How can I not? How are we not getting any just normal names like Brian tonight?
The haggis horn.
Because you're multicultural, brother. Multicultural.
I don't get it much these days. I'm not exposed to 2 names these days. And our reading's atrocious. Anyway, another Scottish Leeds connection is the haggis horns. Okay, tell me about the haggis horns. I don't know about that.
I guess
they're a band.
It might be a band.
Yeah, they're a band, the haggis horns. But I don't know whether
do they do funk.
It's kind of funk, yeah. It's like.
Aye.
Big shout to Kim. She says she can share the funk. Yeah, we need that. Kim, please share away. There's Bigg Taj multitasking, getting his promo on all day, and we love that.
Scumbag.
Carpe.
I don't give a shit, man.
Seize the moment.
I don't give a fuck.
Let's see what else we've got here before we play another track.
Probably just me spamming.
Taj knows the drill, man. I guess that's maybe the elements thing. I'm not sure.
It's the microphone.
It's about the microphone, mate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so
it
is. I'm thinking...
keep it clean. Don't touch my mic. Don't ever ask to borrow my mic either.
Says the S-Mac's the best rapper in Scotland. I'm not sure if that's S-Mac, but I tend to think that when people say so-and-so's the best rapper in Scotland, they either know them or the other. You know what I mean? I've been in that for a while. It tends to be that thing.
Who do you think's the best rapper in Scotland, Steg?
Apart from the present company, well, I took to think about it really a lot, and there's different styles, rappers or
I always have
sizes, no style. So I wouldn't really have a best rapper, no.
I have my favorite, but it's not who I necessarily think's the best. But I have like my personal favorites of, you know what I mean? Like
if you've got it, Spee, then spill the beans, my friends.
Like no, for me personally, and this is not like the best rapper in Scotland. I'm not saying that, but my personal favorite is Gasp. Like that's been for the last couple of years. But I'm not like putting a slight on anyone else. But Gasp for me personally is like up there.
Have a wank, sing a song. Have a wank. Smoke a bong. that lyric?
Mel's now my favourite rapper.
Yeah, big shout to Gas, bro. Big shout to Gas. He's definitely up there. I just wouldn't want to pick one MC because every other day I hear something from somebody and it's really exciting for me. So
yeah, I get that.
That's why it's so good up here. There's so many like different styles, you know. Like there's humorous people, there's kind of political people. Just so much talent up here, man. It needs to be like heard elsewhere.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I think when we go back post this, whatever we're in the new, the people they'll start to use their own mics because of these germs. The fear, a real fear of germs now, whereas before. Freestyle Master, what do you think now? Like yourself, post-COVID, going back into the rap arena with an old SM58 sitting on stage. You're not there. You're good. We had about 95 people that week. All types of folk and all that. None of them have washed their hands as well, right?
Do you know what I'm going to do, mate?
Rocking it.
I'm going to say to the sound guy, mate, is it all right if I take that cord out? Because I've actually just remembered, while you've been talking, I've got an SM58 sitting up there.
Yeah.
That's going to show to me now, you know what I mean? Fuck yous all, man. I'll let my in, mate.
I'm going to start do they call it GoFundMe for a mic for you, man?
Aye, for Davey, man. Let's get him a mic.
My man Revo says that's bringing Spitting It Sick to a new level.
So it's all about Revo.
Man. You see that the mic sales going up, man. MCs are like, okay.
Sucking the DNA out of the mic.
Let's see Eurovision, and he's up. I'm going to say aye to that. Hammy said he's not got the funk, but he's got the punk.
That's so good. That's good too, man.
Yeah, man. Same
Punk
thing.
and funk is even better.
Punk and funk is the foundation of hip hop. Throw in a bit of reggae, throw in a bit of soul. Yeah, man. That's hip hop. What about that? Steg's being too diplomatic. I mean, I'm not being diplomatic. I'm just saying my actual saying what I'm saying. I mean, but if you ask me what tunes they rate, that might be a different conversation. You know what I mean? Because there may be tunes that I like for one artist more than other tunes. But yeah. So it's not about me tonight. It's about my guess. You know what I mean? So on that note, I'm going to ask Donna to name her favourites.
Oh, that's a hard one. But everybody, like Mog was something I listened to when I was mad with it, in isolation, and it was you that gave me the first CD, and then like yourselves, Early Gasp, BA's kind of more songy stuff earlier. Paul Cauldron, I didn't even know about them until a few years ago when Gareth started sharing tunes. Aye.
Yeah, man. Lots of good stuff there. Let's know in the comments as well your favourites. Your favourite Scottish hip hop tracks, artists, whatever, and we're going to have a look at them, see what the people are saying, and the people can speak about it tonight. I'm going to play another wee track, and I want to get your opinion on it. It's brand new from the legend that some of you have worked with quite closely, Nitty Grits.
I thought he was retired.
Yeah, well, I thought he was retired again. I wasn't sure if he'd.
I know. I thought he was playing baseball.
Nitty's released four songs in the last 2 days. Well, sent me
nice.
And I want you to hear that because good to hear Nitty coming back. Okay, this one is called Hell Awaits.
Of all the times you robbed in stones to get fed and shit and never felt bad enough to openly regret it. You're working real hard on a devil's apprenticeship. It's more about the merit and less about the effort. is who you know what you know. Is that why you're so desperate? Switching your agenda according to the person. You're sitting in the company of dicks and rehearsing. It's basically a mirror match and you're a true reflection of life in the gutter, residing with vermin. I write what my life's like, well hindsight determines the fine lines I'm stepping, your guidelines a weapon I'm about to use against you. It ain't plain sailing and there's no search and rescue. You tried to play the bailiff and the sailing and it fell through. That's why you've one foot in a grave, you're going to hell, dude. At least they expect you, don't say I never told you. That rent on your soul's due. Who's coming to hell? I'll keep the gates open, keep the gates open, keep the gates open. The game done changed cause the beast was awoken. Who's coming to hell? I'll keep the gates open, keep the gates open, keep the gates open. The game done changed cause the beast was awoken. Lend me your mind for a minute, let me bend it. Mold it and shape it, hold it and caress it. Fold it and break it and show it what tender is. Forget my temperament, I came to represent old school throwback when G stood for gentlemen. And cannabis, he's no bad, had never been seen. I need answers, need them so fast, I'm quick and I'm keen. So I'm searching the web like Dale on SG. Scumbag, that would never be me. Punch bag, just any rapper I meet. Fuck that, this is heavy discreet. Run track and I've come to compete. Done a number on a pad over beats. If you happen to beef when you ran into me, you were lacking the compassion that hip hop needs. It's like the grey sky darkened and you fell asleep. Who's coming to hell? I'll keep the gates open, keep the gates open, keep the gates open. The game done changed cause the beast was awoken. Who's coming to hell? I'll keep the gates open, keep the gates open, keep the gates open. The game done changed cause the beast was awoken. I've been trying to shrug it off. I showed you that I'm nothing soft. Console you when you're hurt and lost. To know that if you done me wrong, I'm cutthroat. You know the cost. The heart's more when you're more involved. The blood pouring is no resolve. But that's the only way I know how to get my point across. That's what Papa taught me. And he taught me if I love something, don't treat it like a hobby. It's all divide and conquer. Don't get caught up in my war games. Friends who turn dark and turn victim and play hostage. For God's sake, deposits for a lockbox. What I'll walk with if you cooperate. And if not, the long way can be costly. Either way, as it stands, it's gonna be a long day. These were not the plans I had. It's all gone the wrong way. I heard you call my name and stupidly I stopped to see what you had to say. I thought you had changed. Here we are right back in the same habits again. And I'm feeling like I need to bleed the darkness through my veins. Who's coming to hell? I'll keep the gates open, keep the gates open, keep the gates open. The game done changed cause the beast was awoken. Who's coming to hell?
Brand new music from Nitty Grits there.
The gates open, keep the gates open.
That's called Hell Awaits. I think that's it. Fresh out the studio, that one. Just arrived in the inbox the other day. Let me make sure all yous are here and your mics are on and you're good to go. Freestyle Masters just attending to himself.
Into the garden.
He's back in the kitchen. So, what do you think of that, lads? Let's, lads and lassies, let me start before you all start just commenting. Let me start with Shell Tomel.
Well, it's no my cup of tea, but respect him for doing the thing.
Okay, well, why is it not your cup of tea, Mel, with the content?
Just well, what?
I put you on the spot. I didn't mean that.
Well.
And that's a hard thing to ask. If some things you just resonate with you, and I get that.
Well, it's not making me like pure like move, but not everything does need to make me like move. But like what he's saying as well, it just doesn't
yeah
get me.
I'm
totally no disrespect to him, man.
No, I get you. I totally get you. And maybe for me, when I hear a Nitty Grits track, I know Nitty personally and his backstory and his character a bit, and I know sort of his humour and his sarcasm a little bit too. I get that, and I don't know if that would come across to someone who just discovered Nitty. They would immediately get in about that sort of vocabulary and be able to decipher really what Nitty's all about. What do you think, Spee?
Yeah, that's like not like it's my kind of track for like sort of sitting in and listening. I really like if I was in just drawing and had my headphones in. That's I vibe off that. I rate Nitty. Me and Nitty did a track 2007, 2008, called My City, and it was like a connection between Yorkshire and Middlesbrough and Scotland. There was just MCs, and we all like hooked up on this collaboration. So I've got a lot of time for Nitty, and yeah, no, the track was for me dope, but it was in, like I say, it'd probably be that kind of music that I'm just listening to when I'm on my own, drawing, chilling out. It's not a banger. It's kind of deep. So, but yeah, I was feeling it.
Cool. What about you, Donna? Let's go to you next.
I liked it, man. Always makes me chuckle as well, some of Nitty's lines.
Yeah, Nitty's, and I mean this with all respect, you need to take Nitty with a pinch of salt, I think. But and you only get that if you know him, I think, too. But good to hear Nitty back. Good to hear Nitty back as well. I'm going to go to Freestyle Master.
Hello. Nitty's dope. Nitty's fire. I know what Mel's saying, I know, because I think sometimes I'd say Nitty's like a rapper's rapper, if you know what I mean by that. Yeah. His wordplay is tremendous. He's got cracking flows, always delivers, do you know what I mean? But maybe sometimes Nitty likes the slower boom bappy stuff. But he also done an EP no long ago that was like heavy grime type stuff, and he killed that. I know what I mean? Nitty's dope, man. Got a lot of time for Nitty. He's a good boy, man.
Yeah, man. Big shout out to you for that. Let's go to Bigg Taj.
Yes, Nitty Grits. Me and Nitty Grits go way back. You know, when I first started making beats and he first started rap, we were kind of together. It's been a cheeky cut. That's charm, isn't it? He's a good guy. Good track. And give me a shout, Nitty. Holler at me this work again. Do a little something, you know.
There you go, man. Make it happen. Make it happen.
Yeah, he's always had that aggressive style. Do you know what I mean?
A big collab, bro. Went out there to Nitty from Bigg Taj. Get back in the business. You know what I mean?
Look, let's do it.
Let's go back into a couple of wee comments. I want to play another song, and then we're going to wrap this up in a minute because I'm conscious of time today. But it's definitely been fun chatting, and I could chat to you all night. Let's see what the folk are saying here. Gareth says, too hard to pick a best single in Scotland. See, he's like me, diplomatic. Sitting on the fence. You know what I mean? So, Sideshow Mal wants to know for the guests who's the best. Okay, he's wanting to fight, isn't he?
But like, the thing is, Mal, I would say like Gasp is my personal favorite, but I'm not saying he's the best in Scotland. Like, you know, I respect. There's more than 100 easy MCs who I could name right now who are all fire. So, but for me, like Gas, someone who like resonates, you know, like I'm like, yeah, amazing. But then again, I could name anyone, Steg. It's
man.
There's so much fire.
It changes every day.
Yeah.
Jenny says, because we've got so many legends on the cam, can you give my daughter Jazzy some advice? She wants to write hip hop songs, struggling where to start. So, anyone want to give Jazzy some advice?
I would say, study what you like. Do you know what I mean? And by that, I mean the way I used to study it. I maybe studied it differently for other people, but I grew up rapping along every single lyric in front of my mirror with LL Cool J and with the Jungle Brothers and Public Enemy, and that's probably how I discovered the rhythmic aspect to it and how the words all connect. And it's good to always start with the greats because they became great for a reason. So there's an old Machiavelli quote where it's like, if somebody's already done it, scaled that peak to that mountaintop, you'd be a fool not to study what they've done to get there because they've done it. So nothing's original. Nobody's coming up with anything, and they're not reinventing the wheel here. So just study what you like and see what that is. And you'll find your own voice. You'll find your own voice inside that. It comes with confidence, and that's a big thing I know. Raps, maybe 30% talent, 40% or 30% hard work, and 60% basically confidence.
See,
you got to be confident in what you do, you know what I mean?
Okay,
my math was rang there, but it's all good.
What I would say,
it's fine.
it would be good for her to get in contact with Erin Friel, because she might be more comfortable doing a workshop with a female. Maybe not, maybe just saying, but I know Erin's doing workshops now, so...
Yeah. If Jenny gives us a PM, I can send her the information for Erin's workshops that she's doing with New Rhythms.
It sounds like my workshops at that point too.
Sorry.
A big shout out to Erin too, because I love Erin and I love I've worked with Erin too. Then definitely I recommend her for doing rap workshops too. But yeah, I'm available.
Steg, of course, that was really bad to me, man. But
me and Tads do workshops as well.
You know what I'm like.
It's okay. I'm going to go back straight into any advice for a young up and coming female rapper. Where does she start?
I agree with what Freestyle Master was saying as well. Study the greats. Because even as a beatboxer, I studied Razel, Killer Killer, Scratch, Kenny Mohammed. These were the guys who were at the top of the game when I started to study them, and kind of copying them and then coming up with your own style. So exactly what Freestyle Master was saying.
Go and listen to Figaro by MF Doom. Like that. That is the track that I like tell people. If you want to like sort of study lyrics, like go and look on YouTube at the lyric video Figaro by MF Doom. That is phenomenal. Like, you know, me and Dave Hook were chatting about that. Solar Eye, we were talking that's the tune he teaches, and that's the tune I like when I'm teaching people like lyrics. Sort of, yeah, it's phenomenal.
Spee's all about dropping everyone's government names, isn't he?
Oh, sorry, Solar Eye.
For a rapper anyway. Big shout out to Mr. Solar Eye. Well, good advice there, Jenny. I guess that my advice would be just to start doing it. A blank sheet's good, but putting something down is going to be the start of a beautiful thing, and get it out you and see what develops, and listen to the greats, but also listen to yourself and come at it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
I said this to a lot of people. Hip hop's got a lot of baggage in terms of where it came from, in terms of the machismo and the bullshit and the sexism and all that bullshit, and even the look. It's got a lot of baggage. People don't really need that to be hip hop heads, and I want to see the next generation of hip hop heads not even looking like this, but still having fire, and looking different directions with it. And so that's just my advice to Jazzy. Big shout to you. So let's have a look at some more comments here. Starts in the throat. So I want to hear a Scottish hip hop version of DJ Kill Hertz. Let me clear my throats, you man. That's what you need to end, man. And a big spittle. Scottish people like spit, don't they? And I don't mean spit bars. It's a thing. It's a thing there. Big shout to you for that. Scant Squad says quality nitty track. Big shout to you, Scant Squad. Dusty says nitty grits is okay. Just a wee bit slower than what Mel's used to. How do you know that, Dusty? You're right, probably. But no, interesting. So let's go to the next comment. Kirsty says, Freestyle Master, your sets always total energy boost. Saw you and Mog at Grandmaster Flash and Audio was a great gig. It was a good that night, wasn't it? I remember that one. Yeah, we rocked it that night.
We killed it that night, man. Flash had a bad time here, going on after us all that night. Flash didn't get doing well that night at all, man.
I remember I kept getting messages from Flash's people saying, "Don't do that, don't play that, don't get the crowd hype, all that sort of shit." Just
you weren't allowed to say his name.
Would not say anything.
Now the way you like when you're doing the support slots. A tip for people out there: if you're doing a support slot and you feel that the crowd's maybe not on your side, do that. Tell them, get up for MOP. They're backstage. They know they're coming out here. They want to hear how loud you are, and they always get into it. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but Flash, you weren't allowed to do that at Flash's gig.
We supported Grandmaster Flash as well.
Yeah,
we shouted him out.
Maybe a good half a dozen times. And sometimes I've had set lists through that I couldn't play, or I've had to email him my set list, and then he just forgets about it on the night. But I like Flash, and I know he's got a bad reputation, but the last time I done a gig with him was in that mad church in the West End, And I went up to him and I was like, "How you doing? I'm Steg." And he's like, "Oh, I know you. And it was brand new, and he was wanting to know about my tractor mixers and shit. And yeah, we kicked it a little bit.
Aye, man, it was good that night, man.
So respect to Flash for sure, man. Absolute legend. I know he's got good days and bad days. I've seen him on a few bad days, but yeah, he's all right. He's all right, man. Legend of the game. So respect to that.
Have you read his autobiography?
No, I would definitely like to check that.
That's good.
We got a lot of shit years ago, Steg, from I was playing at the Cat House a long time back, me and Boomstick, and we were supporting Ill Bill, and just for the warm up, for checking the mics, our DJ put Black Helicopters like on vinyl, the instrumental. We were just sort of freestyling over it, and they came out of the dressing room and they were like throwing down like New York shit, you know, like, oh, if we were back home, this would happen. We it was nearly erupted into a fight, but yeah, we smoothed it out. But that was. Yeah, so don't play other people's shit, even if it's just.
I don't think I would rock. I would never rock a Flash track.
No, but that's the thing. Ours was just a mess around in sound check. We weren't even doing it in our set. It was just a little like, oh, let's
Spee. Yeah. Flash once sent Steg a set list that had every single hip hop record that had been released since 1979 to about 1996 when the gig was. Know what I mean?
Don't play any of this.
None of it. Know what I mean? It was crazy, mate.
Yeah.
Madness. Boy, but I respect it. He's got the. People come to see him. They don't want the warm up DJ to just play all the hits.
It makes sense.
The DJ at the Ill Bill gig, my friend Versatile, he just told me it was Rockstars, not Black Helicopters. Sorry, Versatile. That's the track.
Black Helicopter's a better beat though.
Yeah, true.
Let's go that guitar thing. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back into shout outs. Hamish says everybody's good to talk about. No, everybody's no good.
No, not everybody's good.
That's not the case, Hamish. Unfortunately, I'm not going to talk about people who are good because people are developing. You know what I mean? Everybody starts.
Some people are awful.
Let's zoom in on Taj. I mean, let's get Taj.
Some people.
Is there anybody in particular you're thinking about here?
Man,
it's
very late at night now. I'm knackered. I'm just chatting shit now.
Taji's mic broke.
I'm just chatting shit.
They named and shamed every Scottish rapper there.
Yes, I think it's really shit, and so is really bad, man, honestly.
And we can read, by the way, Taj. We can read. Shout to Gard. Simon says, "Yeah, man, shout to Freeze. He's a good rapper."
Aye, man. Legend.
Lovely boy, Tay. Big shout out to Peas, man.
Shut your pass.
Big shout out to Daniel. He says it was a rock stars beat. Actually, Spee. It's good.
That's Versatile. You remember Versatile?
Yeah, did I meet him at the wedding a couple of years ago as well?
Yeah, he was at the wedding you came and did. Versatile was there, so he was Boomstick's best friend and DJ for us for years. He still does cuts for me now and stuff, and yeah,
man.
Versatile's he's one of my best friends as well. Yeah, good guy.
Just want to take a moment and say rest in peace, Boomstick as well.
I'm still me and Dan were speaking on the phone last week. I still can't we're working on his album was half finished but with him and Tank, and last year when he passed away, it's a little over a year now, and it's tough, man. I can't even. I'm looking I've got footage of me and him freestyling from years back, and I watched it for like a minute, and I'm like, nah. So it's still tough, man. That, but
for sure, man, definitely not forgotten for sure. Hamish says.
The worst.
No. Hamish is one of the best. Actually, to be honest, Hamish has got that different perspective on it, coming with the punk energy, and I like that. And I like he's got a lot of knowledge about different things, and he brings that to his raps too. I heard him rap once about Hamish Imlach, who's a underground Scottish folk artist. So he made a rap song about him. So I think that's interesting and dope. So definitely one of the best in my opinion. But if you're fishing for a compliment and then you're not getting it. For sure, man. But let's not start some beef. How no? Tad's up for it.
I'm up for it, mate. Right.
Definitely up for the beef tonight. Now, we're not about beef tonight. We're just up for a wee chin wag and a laugh and talk about some hip hop and stuff like that. I'm going to play 2 more tracks before I finish, and one of them's going to be a track with Spee and Bigg Taj.
Oh no, really? Which one?
I'm not sure yet. I've got a lot of them.
No, right.
It's going to be something a bit older because that's the ones.
Because all the tracks are old.
My collection at the moment.
That's right.
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh man. We're working
I
on some
want
new stuff.
a track right now from an Edinburgh artist who's just dropped an album. It's on Bandcamp. His name's B Bug, and the album's called Return to Desert Island Discs. It's kind of half instrumental, half features. Some of the features on it's like G-Force and Prophecy. Someone mentioned Prophecy earlier on as well.
Yeah,
So sort of an East Coast thing. B Bug's been doing things for years in the hip hop community, and
I know B Bug as well from years ago. I'm pretty sure I've done some shows with him.
Yeah, man, he's just dropped an album. So let's play this track and we'll get some feedback on you.
I often think that we're very much like people deep in a forest somewhere, with the wind blowing, the leaves rustling, and we think perhaps we hear in the distance humans shouting, but we can't be sure. And it could well be that that's exactly what's happening in our galaxy. And the extraterrestrials are shouting at him, brief shouts.
So many different frequencies for so many different types of signals. There's a vast amount of time and space and frequency to be searched. So we've hardly scratched the surface just because.
And yet our equipment and our approaches and our systems nowadays simply aren't able to cope with that.
I will open the door in the sky.
I travel to the end of the universe and beyond.
I will open the door in the sky.
I travel to the end of the universe and beyond.
I will open the door in the sky. I will open the door in the sky.
A lot about beatbox, some instrumental action there. That one's called Door to the Sky. I'm going to come to my man Bigg Taj first because I feel his lo-fi influences would maybe appreciate that.
Yeah.
So give me a feedback on
very
that.
Nice. Very nice, beautiful samples, lovely. Definitely my kind of thing.
The album's very well crafted. Slick, polished.
It switched up as well, like halfway through. It didn't just stay at a continuous loop either. So very, very nice.
Freestyle Master.
Again, man, I echo what Taj said. It was dope. The kind of music that you can sit and think about things to. That's what I like about that. What we're calling lo-fi. You know what I mean? The night. It's music gives you a chance to explore your own thoughts without somebody barraging you with lyrics all the time. Do you know what I mean? But it also has that sensibility that you're used to. So it's comforting, for want of a better word. Know what I mean?
Spee 69.
It was same as the other guys have said. The beat, like that's something I would stick in the headphones while I'm drawing. Really chilled, laid back, really nice. Just nice. I'm assuming it's a lot of samples, but really nice vibes.
Let's go to Homegrown Donna. Sorry, Donna, I've got you muted. Sorry, there you go.
Just echo what everybody else is saying, nice and chilled, like the samples in it. Like to check out the rest of it.
Great, and I left Mel to last because I feel she might have an interesting perspective.
No, like I'm going to be the hated one, man.
No, it's the dancer.
No, it was. the samples and all that, that immediately, I really like them, but it's just a bit too mellow for me, man.
Yeah, I get that, Mel. I get that. I don't think that's disrespectful at all, coming from your perspective.
This is the thing, Steg, though, as well. Like, what we forget a lot, and everyone should have an opinion, and that's how we grow. So, you know, not everyone's gonna like everything, and people get like butter and particularly rap up here. It's, you know, oh, you don't like this. It's, you know, why not? You should like it. And, you know, there's some things I don't like. There's some artists that I absolutely love up here as well that put something out, and then sometimes they put a track on. I'm like, I just wasn't feeling it. You know, that's not a bad thing. And we're grown. You know, we should be able to speak up on it. You're not saying anything disrespectful. You know, it's not for you, or you're just not feeling that vibe, and that, people need to sort of be able to take that on the chin and go, okay, not everybody is going to like your stuff.
Yeah, true. Spee, what's coming next for you?
You know what?
I know that might be hard to answer. Before you answer, that might be hard to answer because of lockdown.
Last year, so like I say, like with Boom passing, I go up and down like I know a lot of people do. And last year, around about November, I did not have a good time, and it was, you know, I'm kind of out the tail end of it now, without going too much into detail. And it put a massive perspective on things for me. And me and Taj have got like Versus 3, which we've been working on for the last couple of years. But I'm not interested in the things I was interested in a couple of years ago. So I just want to keep putting out music. But if people are not into it, that's cool. I just want to be creative and put things out in the world when I'm not here anymore. You know, I've been giving artwork to people or selling artwork. I want people to have things. You know, if there's any pictures I've ever drawn, you like them, let me know. I'll post them to you. I just want to be creative and have things out there so that when inevitably I'm gone, which everyone, you know, will be, there's things still sort of around. So it's a really, I'm not being morbid on it. It's just I love being on the road with Taj, you know, and I want to get back to that. We done some awesome TV work last year. We were on Coronation Street and Mrs. Brown's Boys, and, you know, programs on Sky One. And me and Taj have got a couple of things in the pipeline, TV wise. We're not allowed to really say, you know. He did the show The State, so we're just moving into anything that we can be creative in. That, you know, it's not about the money or I've never been that. You can ask Taj and he'll tell you honestly, I do not care about money. Like
I don't even pay Spee for the gigs, by the way.
Yeah, he done. But I'm not at all. Do you know what I mean?
I take 90% of it. You know what I mean?
If money comes in, it's great, right? And, you know, I've got a family, and that goes towards that. But I would live in a caravan with nothing and still be happy. It's about that. So yeah, just we're putting stuff out, but nothing sort of. We're not forcing stuff.
Yeah, good. So in terms of yourself, Bigg Taj, I know a lot of what Spee said is going to relate to your future plans as well. But what sort of things can we expect for you? More lo-fi albums, and also can you give us I came to you because you're the marketing man of Spee69 and Bigg Taj, and I need plugs, and I need people to go and find your music. So tell us about what's future plans for you and where.
So plans for us, yeah, man. So just continue working on some music with Spee, obviously. We'll see where that goes. Instrumental stuff, Spee69, there's some Bigg Taj stuff. Hopefully some more TV work as well. A couple of things in the pipeline. We also had some gigs which obviously have been cancelled, festival work and things as well. I quite enjoy personally doing the TV work. Like, I really enjoy it, especially I've done that show with Rob Florence back in, well, we shot it in August and it came out in October. I really enjoyed that TV side of things. Like, I love the behind the scenes thing. I love being in front of the camera as well. Same when we went to do Coronation Street. I felt comfortable there. Do you know what I mean? We were there for 2 days. You know, I don't mind the long waits. I don't mind rehearsing lines and being in front of the camera. So aiming for more acting stuff, music stuff. You can find us on YouTube, Bigg Taj, Spee69. It's all there, man.
Yeah, man. Definitely go and check out Bigg Taj and Spee69. You should have already been doing it. Before I finish, I want to get into some of the last comments here. Hammy says he wasn't fishing, he's pished. He's talking shit about himself. I get that. When you're pissed, probably you can be your own worst enemy and think either you're the best or you're the worst. There's no middle ground. It's a hell of a drug, alcohol, Hamish. Hell of a drug.
Hell of a drug.
But watch that immune system, pal.
Yeah.
Kirsty's laughing. Good to hear it. Good to hear that, Kirsty. Biggest Star says some wholesome some wholesome lo-fi, not Wi-Fi, lo-fi. For real though, nice. Yeah, great track from B. Berg earlier on. Gareth says, great stream tonight, Steg. Much love to everyone. Much love to you, Gareth. And also, let's go to the next message here. Blended Glasgow says, we should do a Scottish hip-hop show, then trap, grime and drill show back to back. Well, we're kind of doing that, aren't we? But we're just not having the barriers and we're not really playing that much hip-hop or talking about it. I think talking about it is quite good too. But I appreciate that, Blended Glasgow. If anybody wants to book us for the aforementioned shows, definitely. And I like drill. Any thoughts on drill music, Taj Spee?
Without saying where and stuff, but me and Taj do workshops with Naughty Boys, and you know, a lot of the, you know, and they love, you know, they're all into drill. So over the last couple of years, I'm listening to this stuff, you know, and appreciating like the beats and stuff. You know, there's things that me and Taj are taking the production style we have and looking at the hi-hats and being like, why can't we have them in the boom bap sort of style? And, you know, so it's all organic, and I love learning and hearing new things. So
I love all branches of hip hop. You know, all branches of hip hop is good. Everybody's welcome, and it's nice to kind of listen to what's current at the moment as well, and kind of find out where you fit in. Or, you know, if I like the new style, like I love all rap, even like commercial hip hop. I love it all, and underground, drill, grime, whatever I get inspired by, I will try and make it as well. Try and produce it. So yeah, I love it all.
Yeah, that's good to hear that, and we know that just because of your actions and the way you carry yourself in your music and your arts, Bigg Taj, and the same with yourself, Spee. It's been an absolute pleasure to chat to you tonight. Shout out to Mel.
Thank you for having us.
For joining us, and of course Donna. Yeah, man, been fun. Can't believe it's been over 2 hours of just chinwagging on the internet.
I said before as well. You know, you and Davey were like, for me particularly, you know, coming up here, we're just like massive. You probably don't know, but I speak about you to all the time. Anyone, you know, like how welcoming and open you've always been. You know, you've always like listened to my music. You've given me feedback. You've given me advice. You've, you know, took me to shows in your cars. We've spent time together, and I've got nothing but love for you guys. You know, absolute legends, and have supported me and Taj always, and
all the time. Always, yes.
And it's mutual as well. I think me and Davey would say that right back at you guys as well, in terms of
100%, man.
If you go to a show and you're there,
Davey.
I know, that's it, man. I didn't know if I was to say that or no, but I've got a tune going to come in.
It's all good. We got.
Oh yes, are we doing a tune together?
Aye, man, aye. Just need to get it. Once this is all.
You're not on it, Spee.
Oh, well, okay.
He's not on it. You don't get paid either, bro.
Yeah, no, but just to reiterate that, it's nothing but love for myself and Freestyle for yourselves. It's always a pleasure to work with you, hang out with you, and just experience hip hop culture with you. So thanks for coming on tonight and chatting with us, and
thank you,
back up again soon. Big shout out to you, Mel, as well. Great to catch up with you. But we're going to catch up with you again soon too, and we're going to talk more about some of the old school things, and maybe get some of the old school heads on take, because that'll be fun. Big shout out to you, Donna. I need you to keep doing what you're doing. Keep supporting the hip hop community and the recovery community, and supporting yourself. And if you need support, give a shout, because everybody needs a bit of support, because you're obviously doing a hell of a lot of work there, and crucial work as well. Shout out to the Freestyle Master for coming on and chatting as well. Stay safe. The happy boy tonight. He got his check in the post. If you don't know what that is, you can see that at the beginning of the stream. I'm going to play 2 songs. I'm going to go to the deck view in a minute, so you can all just hang out and go on Davy's night today. But the last 2 songs we're going to play is one from my man Taj, and then one from my man Steve. Okay, so the first Taj song I'm going to play, it's one of my favourites, Taj.
Really?
It's by Sean L. Let's talk about that one. Do you remember what one that is?
Very good.
That was a few years ago, wasn't it?
It's called Justine. Tell us about it.
Just saying. Do you know, I can't remember why I wrote it. Right? I think it's just me just rambling about shit that matters to me. And that beat is just beautiful, inspired me to write. As soon as he gave me, I was just like, this is the one. My brother done the video, actually. He's doing the graffiti. If you haven't seen this on YouTube, he's done a graffiti. I don't know where he done it, actually, but we've got a nice video for it. The beat is beautiful. Back then, I enjoyed writing raps. Don't enjoy it as much anymore, but I hope you all like it, actually. I hope you all like it.
I love this one. There's a bit about Taj's story in this song as well, if I remember correctly, and that's why I picked it tonight. And then I'm going to follow that by Spee's new song. Tell us about that, Spee.
Is it the No Peso?
Yeah. No Peso one,
So I produced that as well, Steg. I do produce now and again when I can be asked. I've been making an EP of like everything. There's no samples on that. It's set for Freddie Mercury at the start, who's like one of my idols. So I've got him talking from an interview, but it's just about, again, like I said, around about November, I had I left the house and I didn't want to come back. Kind of, let's just, So I wrote that about kind of, it's reflecting on stuff, do you know what I mean, about life. And I mentioned like boom passing in and stuff. So yeah, and it's just about being, like I said earlier, happy. Even with no peso, with no money, I'm happy in life. And well, I try to be, and that's what I strive for. Just happiness is what's important to me now. So it's about that, really. Nothing more to it.
Yeah, man, I like it a lot, and it feels like a good way to finish your show again. Thanks, troops. Let's catch up again soon. Be safe. I look forward to seeing and hearing all your creativity and seeing you on TV as well soon again. Take it easy, folks. Thanks for checking out the stream. I'm going to play a couple of songs, then we're hanging out for them. And also, the messages that I haven't read out yet are going to come up on the screen too. So, see you later.
You know what I mean? Listen to the words that people say in their lyrics and tell me if that's some real if that's real to you. You know what I mean? Listen to what they saying. Don't just bob your head to the beat. Peep again.
Teaching my young people army leadership roles. So freedom is yours. So if you break free from the mold, don't give up at yourself for the goal. This level unfolds. I come with a ridiculous flow. I'm a student of part of dead prayers and mortal tech. I'd rather die a martyr than someone who doesn't matter. I'm not accepted socially. I want to be known globally as I speak soulfully. Closet racist, vote for UKIP. So I use my music to reach to your kids and lead them to the enlightened, away from the useless. My grandfather said they would come to this. No downside to black and brown pride. Right for the minority, that's how I'm gonna be. If you can take your country back, keep it free from browns and black. You probably like the sound of that. My mind is full of letter and filth. This world will make you better and well. To tell me who's the biggest terrorist, the government or the rest of us. It dawned on me, a world full of zombies. They spy on us through our phones and apps. I swear my phone is tapped, we're prone to that. Put your fist or your lighters up. Never let them frighten us or bring it out to fighting us. I speak the truth, I shiver and shake to keep my eyes wide open for the slithering snakes. Fight for equality like a guru's dead. I'm gonna go through with it and reaching out to all your kids. I'm not just talking, I start a movement, a young people army. Spark of revolution, I write from my heart. Pure gold, this ain't no rich boy rap, and I ain't no poor soul.
It's modern music, you know, it's a personality, so you talk about modern music. there's more to us than just writing songs. We do other things. Of course, people ask the same questions because some of the questions are current and they want to know about the same things. I love my job, but I hate talking to people like you.
Certain days I can't do this anymore. Feeling like there's nothing left, staring at the floor. We all struggle and I get that, I really do. We have to find a balance, then we make it through. The world's full of ups and downs, but that's fine. If you stay on a straight path, you flatline. Make a change from mistakes you made last time. No point looking in the sky for the bad sign. That's fine with me, I've got a job to do. Head down, focus on the people close to you. I'm broke pocket, but my life staying wealthy. My son never wants for things and he's healthy. My family help me every day, we get through this. My mental state always level with the music. We took a loss and it came quick. Raise a glass, rest in power to the mic, Lord Boomstick. Every day when the sun rises, disperse the bad vibes. Think about all of them good times and them people that are close to you, the ones who guide you through all the things that you chose to do. You can do it if you say so. I choose happiness and love, even if I got no peso. So every day when the sun rises, disperse the bad vibes. Think about all of them good times. Certain days I get the hunger and I grab the pen, full of pride and I'm happy that I'm back again. Living life like I should and I feel blessed. Keep my mind busy working and there's no rest. Another plan added to the vault, mix and more. If anything get in my way, it into fisticuffs. There's no stopping till I see the prize and lift it up. Take my applause, raise my arm with my fist above. Stay in the fort in a sea of mixed emotions. Keep banging the same drum till it opens. My fate in life had already been chosen way before my mother claimed the milk tokens. And that's fine with me, I watched it all pass. You can see snakes moving in the tall grass. Stay in my lane and you stay in yours. You never truly know a person till you see behind the closed doors. Every day when the sun rises, disperse the bad vibes. Think about all of them good times and the people that are close to you, the ones who guide you through all the things that you chose to do. You can do it if you say so. I choose happiness and love, even if I got no peso. So every day when the sun rises, disperse the bad vibes. Think about all of them good times.